BMT.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Razor B on the track.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another bid instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. This honorable court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. I ain't got to say no more shit. Hey, let's just be seating this motherfucker. Shout out to the baby mama terrorist bounty hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And today we're going to talk about the situation that happened at MTR. You know what I'm saying? But before we talk about that, I'm going to give a little moment for, people to come on in here. I want to talk about the yesterday's show with Danica. And I want to give a shout out to Danica for having me on the show. That shit was funny as hell. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Just having a ball, talking mad shit, and also talking deep conversation when it comes to child support. A lot of people was able to relate to what I'm speaking on. A lot of people, just like over here, say, hey, I went through it, still going through it. Some people got triggered because I said Obama ain't did shit for black folks, and I said, fuck Obama. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like I say, when it comes to Obama, if you feel he's the best president or you feel he's the first black president, hey, it's cool. Like I said, that dude said that men need to be better fathers. Lost my respect. And also over the 2 terms, far as I'm concerned, he ain't did shit for black people. But I realize he's no different than the rest of them. He's a politician. So it is what it is. Here's another thing, though. Now, you had one woman say something wrong with me, even though I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm telling you truth. I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you real shit. I don't know. I mean, maybe because she had a flashback and thought of her baby daddy. I don't know, but I ain't him. But today, actually, a couple hours ago, earlier, I was looking in the comments section over there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, hey, appreciate you. What's up? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you disagree, it is what it is. It was a dude over there. Matter of fact, I'm going to look it up right quick. And I believe he used to be on my platform. I used to believe he'd be in the comment section. I remember the name. And one thing I do respect, if you don't like what I'm talking about, just block the page and move on. Don't come on the page. Ain't no sense of coming on here all the time talking your shit and you disagree or you don't like what I say or you don't like me at all. Fine. I have no problem with that. I'm cool with that. But I'm going to read what he said. And at first I was going to have him to come on the show because he said he had custody. I'm going to read what he said. He said, 50% of everything he said, which is me, is not true. I took my son from the mother and got custody as a single, and I guess SO means sole custody parent, and I'm a grown man, and she was a grown woman. You can do it as a man. He doesn't know too much of what he's talking about. Sorry, D. Had to let you know. Now, I don't understand what him getting custody got to do with me not knowing what I'm talking about. But hey, I told y'all before, you're going to have cats that they get custody of their children and then look at y'all as you didn't fight hard enough. You a piece of shit. You a deadbeat because I did it. So I responded. And I said, then come on my show so we could talk about it. I said 17.5% of men get custody. I said, you part of that. So I don't know. It ain't like I said, don't no man get custody. It ain't like I said there's no hope. All I do is tell y'all what to expect and what could happen. Because some people actually believe that the court's going to be fair and it's going to be for what's right. It don't work like that, fam. So when I said that, he responded. He said, I would love to come on your show and talk about it. I got custody of my son, was 3 days old, and the son's mother had visitation rights but never utilized that. I don't play that shit. It comes down to me and her separated. I wanted to fight for custody, and I raised my son since 3 days old to the time he was 18 and went to military. I love to come on your show and talk about how I did it and what it takes for a real black man to do something like that. Hit me up, and I'd love to talk to you and collaborate with you. So my response after that was a question. What do you mean a real black man? So once he said a real black man, I don't want you on my motherfucking platform. Ain't nothing to talk about. What you mean a real black man? So because you got custody, you's a real black man. That's why I say, fam. That's why I told you. I don't, and I used to be like, well, yeah, come on anyway. I said, come on anyway, and I'm gonna let you speak your piece. But when I get goofy shit like that, especially from a so-called man, I don't want your pussy ass around here. I don't want your pussy ass around here. You said you got custody of your son, and you said that you weren't playing that shit or whatever. You had him since 3 days old. God bless you. Good for you. But from what he's saying, he said how a real black man could do it. That's the same shit that what's that dude name? I forgot that fake ass black pro nigga said last year, talking about you didn't get custody because you didn't do this and you didn't do that. So I don't want your ass on my show. Because the thing about it is, I'm gonna tell y'all again, 17.5% men get custody. And I'm gonna show y'all something right quick before we get to this MTR situation. Now you can look it up in the CDC. You can look up in the CDC or the census if you want to. But I just Googled this shit to make it real simple for y'all to see. Now, if you look at this right here, I told y'all 63% of custodial fathers are white men. That's they put non-Hispanic. 63, but it's 62.9% of white men get custody. This out of 17.5. 17.5% of men get custody. That's 1 out of every 6 in the United States. So 17.5% of men as a whole in the United States getting custody. You got the nerve to tell me that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Now, check this out, y'all, because I never told y'all a percentage of black men. I always told you that 63% of was white. When it comes to the United States for custodial fathers, 62.9% are white men. Black men only get 15.1%. 15.1% of black men get custody. Hispanic men got more custody than black men, 18.4%. But this dude gonna tell me that 50% of what I said was lies. Not true. He say he got custody, and he say he gonna show all you black dudes, a real black man, how to be a custodial father because he did it. And he gonna tell you that I'm gonna show real black men how to do it because the rest of y'all niggas ain't no real black men. Since y'all didn't get custody, you ain't real. So because of that, I don't want y'all on my motherfucking show. I don't want y'all on my shit. But this is what I'm gonna let y'all know. Because I always said the white man got 63%. But if y'all want to know now, 15% or 15.1% black men get custody of our children in the United States. And if you Hispanic, for y'all, you need to know 18.4 of Hispanic men get custody. And the white man get 62.9. You might well just say 63% of white men get custody. You go to the CDC, look it up. You go to the Census Bureau. I just Google this shit because they make it simple. I ain't gonna do all that looking paper trail shit like that. But what kills me, all these dudes that tell you that all you gotta do is just go in there and do this, be a real black man. All you gotta do is be a real white man. You gotta be an alpha male. You gotta be a red pill. You gotta not do this and do that. And only 17.5% of men in the United States get custody of our kids. And you gonna tell me that it's something that we the fuck ain't doing. You can't make this shit up. That's why I say, man. And matter of fact, he also said another comment. He said you can't be on child support to live in the same household. And he had a couple of dudes and even a woman come on there and say that's a lie. You could be on child support and live in the same household. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers don't just do your due diligence and look the shit up yourself. It don't matter. If she go to court and file a child support and you live in the same household, you will be paying child support. Now, don't get it wrong. I know a few stories because there was a brother from Chicago he said that he was able to prove that he paid all the bills, that he was the head of the household, his name on the lease, and for some way he ended up not paying child support. Good. But for the most part, nigga, you be in the same household, living with this bitch, and you paying child support. So, I mean, like I said, man, if y'all don't believe what I say, all you gotta do is research. If you think that this court system is fair, you think this system is not biased, then fine. But you telling me that I'm wrong and I'm showing y'all shit and documentaries and CDCs and white people and black people and military men telling you that how this system is, then hey, it is what it is. Like I said, man, you cannot prove me wrong. All you can say is he don't know what he's talking about. 50% and this and all that shit, nigga. All you gotta do is look up the video I did with the Title 4D, and that'll tell you the whole thing about child support and why it's full of shit. Come on now. So, but whatever you say, fam, that's why I told you. Men, if you got somebody that's in your surrounding and you got your issue with child support and the baby mama tears, and that motherfucker tell you, hey man, I got custody of my kids, you just ain't do this and you ain't do that, cut that motherfucker off. He don't do you no good. That's just another baby mama tears in the male body. He's just as bad as a woman come to tell you who hurt you and tell you that you just a deadbeat that didn't want to be a father. No different. Now, if you got a father say, yeah, I got custody, but he's showing you love, he's telling you, hey, I understand, he there for you, whole nother story. But when a motherfucker tell you that you want a real alpha, you want a real black man, you want a real red pill and all that shit, you cut that whole ass nigga off because he don't do you no good. So, like I said, The majority of the people on her channel, and shout out to the squad over there, they understood exactly what I was talking about. They was fucking with it. But you had a select few dudes that had issues with it. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But like I said, you still can't prove me wrong. The only thing you could tell me is you got custody. Okay, you got custody, motherfucker. I don't know what that's supposed to mean to me. It ain't like I told y'all, don't no man get custody. So, I mean, I don't know what your point is. And I'm going to tell y'all this again. I've never been to jail in my life, never even been arrested. I'm proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all tell me, hey, I went to jail, you say you got arrested, and I tell y'all, nah, y'all must have did some fuck shit. Ain't no way, because I ain't never been to jail before. You gonna feel some type of way. You gonna say, get your bitch ass nigga ass on. You gonna say the same shit that how I feel about that situation. Motherfucker, just because you ain't never went to jail, don't mean that the system is not rigged. Don't mean that men don't go to jail unjustly, or women go to jail unjustly, or black people go to jail unjustly. That's just your motherfucking ass was able to go through the cracks. So, like I said, I don't take these niggas seriously at all. I don't. So it is what it is, fam. But nah, I don't want them on my platform. Once I say that real black man shit, that sound like something a woman to say. A real man out here. So I don't stay your ass over there with Miss D. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit. But like I told y'all, 17.5% of men get custody. That's 1 out of 86. 63% of them are white, 15% of them are black, 18% are Hispanic. So y'all still want to sit back and say that this system is not gender biased, it's not no issues, and you just didn't fight hard enough, then it is what it is, fam. But shout out to the crown gang over there, though. The rest of them, they know better. I even had a woman come in the comments and say, shit, yeah, you can. My husband is still going through the shit when it comes to this baby mama terrorism. So that's why I say I don't get these niggas when they tell me that, hey, I got custody. Good for you. You should be proud you got custody. But when you try to down somebody else and make it like that somebody else ain't try to fight and ain't do their part and all that shit, then now you're being disrespectful. And that on that note, I don't want to have no ties of dealing with you. I'd rather deal with a woman that's acting like a baby mama terrorist on here. You a baby mama terrorist, I'll give you a little pass because I'm gonna holler at you. But if you're a dude trying to talk some shit like that, man, I don't even come over here. For real. But here's the thing, y'all. The reason why I'm gonna talk about MTR because MTR did a joint venture with Kevin Samuels over there in Las Vegas, and they was doing, I forgot dude's name, but they was doing that, interviewing women and stuff like that. And what ended up happening was some baby mama terrorist turned around and went in his IG comment and made a long list, called him misogynistic, and talked about the manosphere and hating women, and of course she ain't got no face showing. And she said she's gonna report it to his sponsors or one of his sponsors. And then he ended up getting a response from the sponsor saying that we can't deal with you no more. And the reason why he put up there to let people know, people off YouTube, the people who support YouTube content creators, on why it's important to support content creators. And he gonna talk about, hey, the things she accused me of, I never been like that. I never did that. That's not even my lane. This. But what I want to let him know and let everybody know, we all in the same boat. See, and what I'm trying to tell y'all, that just because you don't curse, just because you wear a suit, just because you cater, just because you don't do the thing that I guess you could say a Pookie does, they see you no different than me, fam. It ain't no difference. They put us all in the same box. You a man. And anybody that talk real shit about this feminist ideology and how this system is rigged and gender biased, they're gonna put you in the same box. It does not matter how you stand, what you got on, and you not cursing on the video. So we're gonna definitely talk about this, because these baby mama terrorists will destroy you and anybody if they can. They don't care about you being clean. Look what happened with Dr. Thunder when they put him in the Elle magazine. She put his whole business out there, where he worked and everything, just so his constituents could get him set up to get fired. It was obvious. And I'm like, Dr. Thunder don't belong in here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna watch the video. It's gonna be fair use. I just took, part of it when he talked about the situation going into going into the that YouTube shit with that piece of shit ass baby mama terrorist. We're gonna definitely dissect, and we're gonna definitely educate. We're gonna learn from this. Everybody's tuning in. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. Shout out to the baby mama terrorist bounty hunters. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to put out the real shit. That's it. And you know, for MTR, in my opinion, MTR is in his own lane. He got almost 400,000 subscribers, and he's he talk about videos and reactions, stuff like that. He don't talk like how I talk. You know what I'm saying? He carries himself a certain way. He was in the corporate world and doing YouTube at one point. Then finally he just quit. You know, he survived I think he had a cancer situation. He fought that, and he's doing good. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these baby mama terrorist feminists, they don't give a damn about how you talk and how you speak. You are one of the same. You still nigga. They don't care. You still that hateful ass dude that hate women, and that ain't what it's about. It's about spreading awareness. That's the unfortunate part. They're gonna put you all in the same barrel as everybody else. That's why when people say, "Well, I don't like dude, he ain't nothing like me," a peon, all that shit. Yeah, but they put you in the same boat. So you dissing him, trying to get your little notoriety up, and guess what? You the one getting flagged. So we're gonna definitely go in on this shit. Shit. Shout out to TR Baby 23 for the 99-cent donation. Appreciate you, my brother. We're gonna definitely talk about this. My thing is, we did not have a platform to speak our piece. Now we got a platform to speak our piece, and they mad that a lot of brothers are waking up and starting to see the light. Now they want to try to dismantle what we got going on by any means necessary, to the point they even lie on you and play victim. That's what I say. They will lie on you. No different from these bitches going in that courtroom. They will lie on you. They will lie on you, say you're doing this, you're doing that, when obviously it ain't like that over there. But unfortunately, these companies and these people that does business will turn around and just throw it out and just eliminate the situation. They don't care if you did it or not. We got this. We don't want no problems. So we got to drop you. Well, let's get this thing started. Y'all already know what it is. This is shout out to my brother for 99-cent. Let's definitely get this started. Y'all know this fair use. This is for educational purposes only, and news reporting and teaching. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Check out my commercial. These baby mama terrorists always saying that there's no good men around. But wait, haven't these baby mama terrorists been having primary custody for our boys for over 30 years? The fuck do I know? Deadbeat. Yep. I will never understand the narrative. King shit. Let's get it started.
And honestly, there's a lot of things that happen on the back end of being a content creator, especially a content creator that's gaining space, that's gaining a lot of traction within the space. And within that comes a degree of influence that comes within that as well. So what has been happening is, as you gain, you have people, institutions, organizations that will come at you from either good positions or bad positions. And the unfortunate thing is that as you begin to branch out, you get from out under the radar, things start to happen around you. Okay. With that being said, I think I've done a very good job of keeping it professional throughout that entire time, and to make sure that I hide your guys' eyes from that shit, because as a content creator, that's just the shit that I have to deal with. It's a part of the job. But what's so interesting is when you sign up for what it is, what this is, there's not a rule book, right? It's not a rule book for me going out into the real world, and then people are dapping me up. Yo, MTR was good. I see you, keep doing your thing. And I'm just over here like, damn, this shit is real. This is an actual thing. Maybe sometimes I take that degree of how many people that I talk to and touch as for granted, but it's real and it happens. So with that being said, guys, I'm not going to be up here for an incredibly long amount of time, but I want to be up here long enough so I can get all the information out to you, because this cancel culture shit is an unbelievably real thing. I got a couple of notes up here just to make sure that I keep on track and I'm not straying too far off subject, because these is one of those subjects that amongst my close space I have veered off within that. But you know, it just is what it is. But I just want to let you guys know I'm not mad about the situation. I'm just disappointed. Okay. Because the benefits of YouTube is that for the first time, especially in the male media space, we've created a place that's decentralized from the people on high, from the people on top that have traditionally, okay, used certain concepts of the culture to sell a dollar, to sell or make money. We call that appropriating. But it finally happened to me, even though, and let me also touch on this as well, this to agree is why I separate myself. So people ask me, are you a red pill content creator? Now I say no. And there's a couple of reasons for that. I just say that I create content that comes from here. Yes, I do have some red pill influence, but I'm not going to say that I fit wholly within that space, because there's things that I say that more traditional red pill creators will not agree with and will not ever agree with. The other thing is too, is that at this point, it's such a tarnished brand, and it's a brand that you cannot control. And if I cannot control it, then I don't want to be known as someone who does specifically just that. Okay. This is a critical thinking platform right here. I throw up issues or topics or situations in a way to help you think better about yourself in the situation that you are in, so you can increase the results, the receipts, and the outcome of your life.
So y'all heard what he said. He said he's not red pill. He said that he separated himself and he don't want to be in that, I guess, get in that space and be on that one topic. And that right there is what I'm talking about. These baby mama tears don't give a fuck about you being red pill, not being red pill. They don't give a fuck about if you in a whole nother level, you in a whole nother lane. They don't give a fuck about none of that. All they see is a male hating ass dude that's going against the feminist code. You can't make this shit up. They don't care. I get it though, because I don't call myself red pill, and only because when I learned what red pill is all about, I'm like, oh, well, I was doing that back in the day before it was a red pill. Just didn't have no definition or no meaning. So I have no issue with red pill at all, because what I tell y'all this often. Hey, if you got to be a red pill, if you got to live a free agent lifestyle, if you got to get your passport, go overseas, if you got to try to convert to be a high value man, if you have to be MGTOW, black pill, red pill, whatever, as long as it makes you change better as a man. When it's all said and done, it all equals to change the laws of your mind. So long as it make you better as a man, that's all that matters to me. So, you know, when it comes to these baby mama tears and these feminists out here, man, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about, well, I'm not red pill. I'm not MGTOW. All I do, I just talk about what's going on in the world, and I'm just trying to show men and people how to evolve and change. They still look at you no different for anybody else. Let's continue.
But it happened to me. So let's get right back in there. And this is also putting all other content creators on notice as well, because this is
my fault. How can I forget? Also, save yourselves, black men. My bad. And the only reason why I didn't mention save yourself, black men, because we need to save ourselves, black men. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. So yeah. So but I will say that, yeah, SYSBM. Most definitely. Actually, that's the core of the shit. So when you look at all this shit, you know what I'm saying, the red pit, all that, in the middle it says save yourself, black man, but also on top of that it says change the laws of your mind. So yeah, 100%. That's why I ain't mentioned, because like shit, you better save yourself, because see, the worst thing we ever did was trying to save others that didn't deserve to be saved. And then we neglecting ourselves and self-destructing ourselves and hating ourselves to please this motherfucker. It ain't worth it. So yeah, so definitely SYSBM. Yes, sir. Let's continue.
Real shit. Okay. Because I told the line, I have never called a woman out of her name on this channel, right? I don't focus in ad hominem attacks. I don't focus in on like conspiracy theories or trying to turn a whole system against. I don't focus on none of that shit, which is why also too, and shout out to YouTube, because YouTube,
he say he never, disrespect black women or women. He say women because he like me. I talk about women as a whole, but a lot of the videos be black women. But I talk about all women. It don't have nothing to do with the color. But I talk about black women, of course, because I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying that. Let me go up right here. He's saying that he never disrespect a woman, which I never seen him disrespect no woman. He never called them out their name. He don't do them things. He didn't do nothing. And that's what I want to say, that it does not matter. It does not matter if you clean. It don't matter if you don't curse. I mean, it matters if you talking about the algorithm and YouTube, but they'll still shut your shit down. Look at Coach Greg Adams, y'all. This dude don't curse at all like that. You know what I'm saying? I see him curse on other people's platform, but he don't curse on his platform. He don't say bitch. He don't say hoe. He don't do none of that. And guess what ended up happening? YouTube demonetized his fucking page. And 9 times out of 10, it was from who? These baby mama Terrence feminists. It don't matter. Now, if you doing that because that's what you do, that's cool. But if you doing it talking about, oh, well, I ain't like Mr. Palmer, he say bitch. He say fuck all the time. You still in the same boat, fam. He don't do none of that shit. None of that shit. And it's other content creators, they don't do none of that shit, and they still getting looked at as Adolf Hitler. You can't make this shit up. And the reason why I took the video down, because I want y'all to see this. Do y'all remember the movie Glory? Who remember Glory? Glory came out like in 88 with Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman. As a matter of fact, I think when he was in that movie, he wasn't even known like that. He wasn't even the main actor. He was an associate actor, whatever. Yeah. It was a scene that I seen. I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. And that was the realest shit I ever heard. And I never forgot it, even to this day. And this goes out to a lot of you dudes that try to say, well, I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't curse like that nigga and they flagging my shit. Or I don't do this. I'm not red pill. Or I ain't MGTOW. I don't cuss and I don't call them bitches and hoes. What? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm appalled. I want y'all to check this quick scene out. And I want y'all to never forget this. I should have had it on standby, but I did not apologize. But that's okay. But I want y'all to check this out and learn from this. It's a little quick. And Denzel Washington told dude some real shit. It was some hurt feelings there, but he told some real shit. Now, what do I do with that? Okay. And this is what I want y'all to realize. This is what I want y'all to realize. No matter how much you try to, no matter how much you try to please, and I'm not even speaking on MTR. No matter how much you try to please these baby mama terrorists, no matter how much you try to cape for these baby mama terrorists, no matter how much you try to dump down with a baby mama terrorist, you still that hateful ass man who hate women. And I want y'all to check this quick scene out.
Let me tell you something, boy. You can march like the white man. You can talk like him. You can learn his songs. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him but an ugly ass chimp in a blue suit.
I want y'all to hear that one more time for those in the back that didn't get the clear understand. I want y'all to hear it one more time, just one more time.
Let me tell you something, boy. You can march like the white man. You can talk like him. You can learn his songs. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him but an ugly ass chimp in a blue suit.
So when you motherfuckers come on here on YouTube talking about don't fuck with this dude, he got a fuck child with hat. Don't fuck with this dude because he look like a pookie or he act like a pookie because he talk a certain way, a certain dialect and all that shit. And you try to say, I don't do none of them things. I don't disrespect women. I just speak the truth on XYZ. You in the same boat. So you caving up to these motherfuckers ain't gonna stop a goddamn thing when they demonetize your ass. It is what it is, fam. Shit. It is what it is, fam. It don't mean shit because they put us all in the same fucking boat. Even when you try to isolate yourself from these niggas over here. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. They put us all in the same boat. People been putting me in the black manosphere and it still put me in the black manosphere. Even though I say I'm not part of black manosphere, I'm still what? Black manosphere. They don't give a fuck. They still say, oh, you one of them Kevin Samuel motherfuckers. You one of them black manosphere motherfuckers. So it don't matter. So it is what it is. So sometimes you gotta accept the shit. No matter how hard you try to be, clean, you try to look a certain way, you try to speak a certain way, you try to say things without hurting somebody's feelings. Them feminist baby mama tears gonna still see you as that hateful ass dude that want to quote unquote hurt women. They want to sign petition shit. Don't matter. So you want to, cake for these and cake for these motherfuckers. You want to slow grind with the motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck. They still gonna try to shut your ass down. Or they try to use that guilty by association shit. Make that make sense. But we go back to the video. I just want y'all to see that. That's some real shit. And I never forgot that. That's why it's good just to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't speaking on MTR. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying we have to be original. Stop trying to follow somebody else because you think because it worked for them, it's going to work for you. You do you. Real recognize real. A lot of people don't like that fake clown ass shit. Not saying you got to curse. Not saying you got to be hood. Ain't not saying you got to be ghetto. But you just be you. Just be you. Now I lost the motherfucking video. Now we finna get to where, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit all started and shit.
All right. Shout out to my Instagram. Recently the @ name just changed. It's called the @TheRealMTR now. Latest thing that I posted. Let's check it out.
This from out the backseat.
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh it. That Megan Thee Stallion was shot by.
I want to give a shout out to Brown Hornet for the 999. He said, salute, Mr. Palmer. Minister Jap brought me here. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Minister Jap as well. Shout out to Grown Man Business for the 999. He said these fancy ass Negroids chose the money over the mission and the message. Their integrity is for sale. Therefore, they can't be trusted. You get what the fuck you you get what you fucking deserve. #men first. I agree. You got a lot of these dudes doing that shit. But like I say, as far as MTR, I ain't got a problem with you know what I'm saying, what he do. You know what I mean? I say this, he in his own lane. He definitely in his own lane. When I first heard of MTR, he put me to mind of kind of like Steph is Cold, like in that lane over there. I didn't see him as part of Black Manosphere when I first got in. I looked at like Steph is Cold, AMS, BOA. I looked at them like they had their own circle, even though they on their own lane. I looked at them like that. Like I look at Dr. Johnson, BGS, and Black Ram and all that. I look at them, they in their own circle. You know what I'm saying? They in their own sector. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no issue with MTR. Now I see some people in the chat saying that, you know, he went from one way to another way. I didn't watch him like that, so I don't know. Y'all who watched him from beginning to now, Only y'all know. I didn't watch him like that, but I did watch his reenactment videos be funny. You know what I'm saying? And interesting. He had some women on there and stuff like that. And I have to say, no, he did not curse out women. He did not badmouth women. He did not call them bees and bitches and hoes. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling y'all, when it comes to these feminist baby mama Ted, they don't give a damn about how you come, because all they're gonna do is put you in the same box as the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. But now he's finna show the Instagram, and it's gonna get to the bullshit with this baby mama Taz trying to sabotage. That's what they known for.
Tory Lanez, the story just didn't make sense. Well, let's see what she has to say.
This from out the backseat of the car started shooting me.
What?
You shot me. Soon as the police tell us all get out the car, you want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? I'm scared.
Whoa. It's not that there's a gun in the car. It's that the wound on your foot was caused by someone shooting you.
You're not in jail. You didn't tell laws what happened as soon as it happened, and I should have. I don't have to spare nobody, but I did, and I'm done.
I could see how she's trying to save another black man, but I think it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But what I will also say is,
all right, I'm gonna stop that.
Now, what he was showing you was something he said he was the first one to call out the Megan Thee Stallion. He might have been, because I didn't talk about it like that. Not on my YouTube. I talked about it on Instagram, and he basically saying that it don't sound right. Just like the majority of us said, it don't sound right. You lying, basically. And he called it out. But because you call out the fuckery that this baby mama terrorist did, they're going to look at you as one of the male haters because you speaking the truth. You know how that go. Everybody knows she was lying. You know how that go.
How dare you do this to me?
Yeah, see, the victimhood. So that right there, when you call out one of these fake victim, Me Too baby mama terrorists, they will go against you because you're speaking the truth. You know how that go.
You can't handle the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey, y'all got y'all personal opinion with MT. I get it. I ain't here to tell y'all to like him, dislike him, nothing like that. I'm just saying that these baby mama terrorists and these sympathy force don't care about how you talk, how you act, how you dress, how you don't curse and all that shit. You all one of the same when you speak the truth about men and about these fake ass feminists. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. That's all. They're gonna stick to the code. And if you go against that code, they're gonna try to destroy you. You one of the same, pimp. Let's continue.
Right there. The reason why I'm bringing this up is I'm demonstrating here, and look what I wrote down in here. Okay, I was the first content creator with the balls. Back then, I had two at the time. Okay, but this is back in 2020. I had the balls to call out that Megan's story sounded crazy as hell. I was the first one to do this. All right. Now, look at today how her story is falling apart under additional scrutiny. Now that men have platforms, we can have our voices be heard. Perhaps in the future, men won't be guilty until proven innocent in the court of public opinion. Oh, I see y'all laughing down there. Stop laughing at me, okay? Shout out to my doctors, by the way. All right, but your boy is back better than ever. What's up? Gotta be able to make fun of yourself, guys. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I posted this today. This joke was nuts. Shut up. So I posted this today, unbeknownst to me that this was going to be happening to me, and I wanted to show this here because of the importance that we have spaces. I got homegirls in my call log right now that I talk to that still will not listen to Tory Lanez music today because of what Megan said to him and tried to get him canceled. Now look what's happening. There's still a court case that has to happen. What I'm trying to do here is to show the importance that we have support, from the content creators, that we have support from other brands and organizations, that we have support from the platform that allows us to speak, i.e. YouTube, that we continue to have support. Anyway, this happens. They also try to cancel me in my fucking job. All right. They tried to cancel me in my goddamn job not too long before I left. You guys already know I tried to leave. Well, I did leave back in June-ish, around that time period. I had motherfuckers calling into my job, writing letters to the Office of Ethics, all this types of shit. And they read me the note and they were like, oh no, we watched your channel.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't never heard him curse this much ever, except on this today. I ain't never heard him curse them. I never heard him curse when I used to watch him sometime. I never heard him curse. So maybe y'all probably watch him more than I do. Y'all tell me if he normally do, because I normally don't hear him curse. But I know he's passionate about the situation that happened to him. One of these baby mama Ted's feminists. I have no problem with it. I do understand. But I never heard him curse the way he's doing now. Shout out to Lauren Seal for the $5 donation. He said, "What up, bro? If a man tells the truth, it will be who hurt you, or is more to the story. But if a woman alleges something, it's flat out guilty and locks us up." You ain't lying. It's just like this. Yep. You ain't never lying. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. See, how dare you? Yep. How dare you? Let's continue.
You're fine. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. You're absolutely not what's in this particular note that these people tried to write in order to get me canceled. I actually think it was someone who worked there. I don't know who it is at the end of the day. It might actually be the same person who's trying to get me canceled right now. But this obviously rotund woman is on a goddamn spree. Well, we gotta unleash. Okay. But I know you guys got me at the end of the day. So let's get active. Shout out to Megan Schmollett, by the way. This chick, outrageous. Believe all women my ass. Believe all men my ass. You got to look at each and every story and each and every situation and pick it apart. Okay. So here's the evidence. Here's what happened to me. Let me bring it up on the screen. Give me a second. Haven't done this in a while. Oh, by the way, y'all better hit on my like button and show me respect. Don't play with me. Go up there and hit on that goddamn like button.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Bobby Wright for the $2 donation. He said, "New subscriber. I appreciate you, my brother, to the fullest." If y'all new, first time in here, please hit the like button. Well, everybody hit the like button, but subscribe to the channel. Like I say, some people, somebody say he cursed often, but I never heard it. But like I said, if if this is first time him cursing like that, hey, I don't blame him. These baby mama tears, these feminists will try to sabotage you unjustly for nothing. So he should be cursing. And I don't know why people make a big thing about, "Oh, you curse too much." Motherfucker, I'm on my platform. You don't like what I do? Get your punk ass on. That's all. If you don't like it, get the fuck on. Now, y'all heard him say that last year somebody tried to get him fired from his job. And I remember watching that video when he said that either somebody at the job did it or somebody outside did it. And when his bosses looked at it, they said, "Keep doing what you're doing. Ain't no issue. We don't see nothing wrong with it." You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they will try to sabotage your livelihood. This is why, y'all, it's very important. If you support content creators such as me and others, it's definitely important that we get financial support and also support as far as hitting the like button, shares, put it out there, because these motherfuckers will try to destroy you. These motherfuckers will try to set you up for failure. If they find out you went to jail, they're going to put it all on the YouTube. They find out you on child support, they're going to put it all on the YouTube. They find out who your mommy is, where your daddy is, what your daughter look like. They put it all on social media. This shit ain't a walk in the park, threatening, harassing. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, you ain't even got to be a high figure on YouTube. You just have a little buzz. Here comes some hoe ass nigga, some bitch ass baby mama tears to try to sabotage you. So this is why it's very important. And this is one of the reasons why he put it out here, because he said he wanted y'all to realize that we definitely need y'all support. It's not easy. Now, this dude right here, you could say straight arrow, corporate, proper talking. He dress a certain way, dap and stuff like that. He don't have them type of problems. But when you're dealing with these baby mama tears and these feminists, motherfuckers, you is not exempt from being in the same shit that we all in. You know what I'm saying? You're not. Because once you say Megan Thee Stallion is wrong, they're going to say, "Oh, you going against the code. You hate women." Matter of fact, you hate black women. You hate dark-skinned black women. You hate masculine black women, leaders, independent. You hate the pillars of the community. See, you one of them now, just because you say, "I disagree." You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
All right. Brother working too hard out here not to have the goddamn like button not respected. All right. Show on screen. All right. I got a message on my Instagram. I think you guys should be able to see this. And to be honest, I actually think it was several messages. I think it was several messages. And within these several messages, I blocked all the messages, but something told me in this one, I just decided to screenshot it, but I end up blocking. Before I blocked this person, I took a look at their account. Of course, no name that makes sense, no profile picture. This is before I blocked them. Okay. So she saw two black men looking fucking fantastic. And what did she want to do? Destroy. Let's get after it. I got to read this like a savagely obese woman, because you already know. You already know this is not a person that's happy with their life. Let me try to find an obese voice. Okay. This.
Now check this out. Now this is the message that MTR had got on his Instagram that led to this sponsorship being canceled. Now, before I talk about this, I want to give a shout out to Willie Boylan, my man Willie, for the $2 donation. I appreciate you, my brother. Now, of course, this baby mama terrorist don't have no picture up. She ain't showing her face. It says Tiana or Tiana, Detroit. So most likely she's from the D. Yeah. Now this the thing. What's up, Perfect Blackness? Yeah, he got attacked from a German Shepherd, baby mama terrorist feminist, of course. Shout out to Jap. Now he say he gonna do his obese voice because he's thinking most likely some fat ass piece of shit ass baby mama terrorist. But this is what I want y'all to realize. Oh man, we got Jap in the motherfucking building. Jap like, damn, shake my head. Hey Jap, I'm glad you came over here, man. If you ain't doing shit, you can come in the link, bro. Because the thing is, like, okay, I'm glad you came in. Look at Jap, right? Now, Jap, what'd he say? Say no to single mothers. He called them the smartest, dumbest, most educated motherfuckers on the planet. He talk about black holes and all that shit, just like I talk about these baby mama tears and shit like that. Now, his page been flagged, canceled, and all that shit. His YouTube been flagged because he should be at like 800,000 subscribers. He had to start over. His Facebook been flagged, you know what I'm saying? And just imagine if Jap was a change to start wearing a 3-piece suit. Would y'all take him seriously after that? Hell no. Man, Jap, you curse too much. Man, Jap, you toxic. Man, Jap, you got a gun going click cloud. Man, Jap, you got the dog sound, you know, woof woof. You know what I'm saying? German Shepherd and shit like that. And they telling you use a female hater.
How dare you do this to me?
But at the same time, you got people that's in this space. Don't curse. Don't do none of that. Clean, lay back, style and profile and shit like that. Don't say curse words, none of that shit. And guess what? Your shit get wiped out too. Don't mean shit. And on that note, I'm going to let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
So it is what it is. And here's the thing. Me and Jab was out. We was out at a sports bar or lounge. And he told me come up there. I said, all right, fuck it. He said he go down the regular. So I come up in there with my fuck child's what hat on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We kicking it, drinking, and having a nice time, right? It was a couple of women asking us, you know, or asking me about the fuck child's what hat. Ain't nobody come sideways. We had a good conversation and shit. You know, we talking and shit. We didn't have them problems. Now, there was a couple that probably felt some type of way. They didn't say shit. But what I'm saying is, what the fuck I look like caping for these baby mama terrorists? You gonna ask me what the hat's for, and I'm gonna tell you what the hat's for. Well, why do y'all talk like that? I'm gonna tell you why I talk like that. If you still don't understand it, then you know how I feel. How Reverend X said,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
it is what it is. Even with these dudes want to ask these dumbass questions. You know what I'm saying? That's how me and bro get down, man. You don't like it, then move around. It is what it is. But I'm not finna down and drown my shit to please motherfuckers that don't like me anyway. I'm not gonna do it to get in your circle. I ain't gonna do it to be in your clique. I ain't gonna do it to get more likes. I'm not gonna do it for more subs. I'm not gonna do it for more money, because when it comes to me and what I do, and also what Jap and other people do, one thing we do have: integrity. We don't sell out to goofy mugs at that. And we definitely ain't finna bend our back for some fake ass baby mama Taz to hate you in the first place. That's the shit I don't get. These bitches hate you, tell you they hate you, and y'all be damned, you still ain't trying to save these motherfuckers.
Here I come to save the day.
But you know, like I said, shout out to Minister Jap, man. He's out here doing the Lord's work, and he's gonna continue doing the Lord's work. You know what I mean? He's hated like a motherfucker. But guess what? Jap's still doing Jap, ain't he? Keep it real, man. Let's but like I say, this brother right here, MTR, saying this bitch might be a fat bitch, right? Jap, do me a favor, man. If you ain't doing nothing, come in. If you ain't doing nothing, you can come click on the link right quick if you can. If not, I understand. I know you're a busy dude, and you know you ain't run for child support like me, but you know what I'm saying, you be running the gun of your damn self. But if you able to, I want to ask you a question. But this person right here, like MTR said that she sound like she could be an obese, fat, miserable ass woman, right? Don't be twisted by that, because you have baby mama terrorists that look good, they beautiful, they fine, they skinny, they don't have no kids, they got good jobs, they make 6 figures. Hell, they even got their own hair. So you don't know what baby mama Tez is up here doing this bullshit. You'll be surprised. You'll see some fine ones that will sit back and say the same shit to you. So she don't necessarily have to be that ugly, fat, dark skin, wearing somebody's hand shit. I guarantee you, it will be somebody that's fine. We see fine people come up in here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? What up, church?
What up, what?
None, man. Got a question for you.
Go ahead.
A lot of people think that just because they don't curse, just because they don't say the bitch word, because they don't say the whole word, because you don't do certain sound effects, they think that they're exempt from being demonetized or lose their shit or being a toxic ass dude that hate women. What's your take on that?
Man, like I said, man, you know, I was getting a lot of mixed messages and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And actually considering toning it down, it's like, nah, because it don't matter. It's motherfuckers who talk real proper. Like, even if you look at David Carroll, they was at his neck all the time. And rest in peace, David Carroll. But like, he didn't curse, he didn't do a whole lot of stuff. He just told the truth. And however the truth comes out, it doesn't fucking matter, because it's the truth and it's not in favor of women's bullshit. So it doesn't matter how you say it, you know, it's still gonna hurt them. Like, okay, for instance, I want you to go look this up. It was a video. I played it on my show. It was a video of Tyrese, and he was telling women. It was like a BMT commercial type of thing he did. And it was like about maybe like a minute and a half, and he was telling women about getting flew out. You know what I'm saying? And basically telling women to respect their bodies, stop trying to get ballers and stuff like that all the goddamn time. Stop being sexually liberated and doing all that stuff, and respect themselves. And you know, Tyrese was keeping it real. And I don't know if you remember, Tyrese had a show with Reverend Run at one point in time. But they was keeping it so real, and they wasn't even cursing. Women got offended by that. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because these are like stubborn children. They don't want to hear the truth, and they don't want to hear that they're wrong. They could be. That's why I tell people, treat women like you treat pets and you treat children, because that's the same mentality that they have. You know, they don't want to hear the truth no matter how it comes out. Even if you wrote it in a book, they would protest the book. It doesn't matter. It's a lot of people in this space who don't curse like that. You know what I mean? Who talk very eloquent and shit like that. Don't
Right.
fucking matter. Women still don't want to hear that they're wrong and that they're out of pocket and that the mistakes that they made in their life that they need to be held accountable for. They don't want to hear it. You know, they even went as far as, think about this. Women go to the doctor. They got doctors getting sued for telling women that they're morbidly obese.
What?
Look it up, bro. There's doctors that have been sued because they had it, and that's them telling women the scientific truth that would save their fucking life. You came to the doctor, he's telling you you're obese and you're way too big. Women sued doctors for that.
Wow, I did not know that.
So if a doctor can't tell you you're out of line and you're out of pocket and you're overweight, we damn sure don't have no way of really telling you, you know what I'm saying, anything about yourself. Now, us as men, we take accountability for our shit. We know when we fat, we know when we out of line, we know when we bums, we know when we broke, we know that. You know what I'm saying? But we take it and we either improve, you know what I'm saying, or just keep it moving. But they don't want to improve. They don't think that they have to improve at all, and they don't think that they're wrong at all. So it don't matter. Like, dude just getting a taste of that real shit.
No, I did not know they try to sue a doctor.
Yeah. They've been suing doctors. You have to pull up I wish I had the article, but I'm on my phone right now. I'm about to eat and shit. But they got articles out here of doctors being sued for telling women that they are basically obese. And that's the scientific way to say you're fat.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
I didn't know that, man. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I know you just got to doing your live. I was in there before I got on. I just wanted to, you know, get your.
No, I got you, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I be watching the behind the scenes all the time, man. Shout out to you.
Shout
Shout out to Ramil. Shout out Logisphere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danique. I seen you brought her on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was on her show yesterday, man. It was. We had a good time. It was fun.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Hit me up later then, bro.
I got you. I gotta holler at you something anyway. Yeah, shout out to Minister Jap, man. All right, ain't nobody. I'm not doing an open panel yet, but I'm gonna do one after this. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to have Jap in there right quick. Also, shout out to Mr. Bobby Wright. He said nothing wrong with dark skin, but I feel on mentality. Yeah, I ain't talking about dark skin because they all one of the same. Dark skin, light skin, fake hair, wear hair. Feminists are feminists. They come in all colors. Like I say, these baby mama tears, they come in all colors. So no, I ain't labeling anybody based off dark skin. What I'm saying is, MTR said it's a fat broad that's miserable. You got a lot of nice looking broads, fine broads. You got good looking women that got the same issues that this fat obese feminist has. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't want people thinking it's just that's some ugly ass woman, because I be talking to plenty of fine women that tell me, if you broke, just say so. Who hurt you? Your mama black and all that shit. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, of course, this clown ain't gonna show their face because they don't want to get that that men first organization to come on her head. So she was smart for that. Let's continue.
Male supremacist ideology is no different than white supremacy. The manosphere is a toxic male separatist movement that bashes women and propagates hate. Okay. Now, mind you, this is on a photo. Me and Kevin looking dapper as shit. All right.
See what I mean though? Now, this is the picture with Kevin and MTR, right? She tagged, I don't know who Kelly Thornton is, but she tagged Teague Hanley. I think that's a company. She tagged Black Lives Matter. What does Black Lives Matter got to do with this whole situation? Because Black Lives Matter is just as toxic as these fake ass feminists. Matter of fact, Black Lives Matter is ran by 3 alphabet ass feminists. So what does Black Lives Matter got to do with this? See, that's why I say I don't take these the most smartest, dumbest, educated motherfuckers on the planet. I'm telling you. She said this is a male supremacist ideology. Is no different than white supremacy. So you know she's black. I told y'all when they be talking about, well, oh, you talk about what he said? Yeah, well, he said that. about the dapper shit. But the ideology is no different than white supremacy. Now, these the same motherfuckers that say it ain't no different white supremacy, but these the main motherfuckers that will call white supremacy destroy you black men. They will go to white supremacy child support court to destroy you black men. They will call the same white supremacist police officers to set you up for failure with false allegations and for great moves, white supremacy. But she says that the manosphere is no different from white supremacy. You cannot make this shit up. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is not for the nuclear family structure. They want the community to be ran as a village full of alphabets. And if you go look at all the money they donated to alphabet organizations. One or two was businesses. Straight arrow business. The rest of them was alphabets. They knew what they was doing. That's why one got the Cadillac commercial. The other one got properties and all this shit. Now the IRS is looking to find out, what did y'all do with that $60 million? So, yeah. Hey, here go the link, y'all. Y'all want to click about this doctor getting in trouble for calling a patient obese. You cannot make this shit up. So that means she was up in the doctor's office on some.
How dare you do this to me?
Yeah, fuck Black Lives Matter. Our Black Lives do matter, but fuck Black Lives Matter organization. Let's continue this shit. But she called them some supremacists. Male supremacist ideology. The manosphere is a toxic male separatist. Now, you know damn well that's a motherfucker lie. That bashes women and propagates hate. And again, this dude right here don't talk about no hate. But let's continue, man.
You got to make it sound like you got cheesy poofs in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here.
They openly disdain women and normalize it through online harassment and real life violence. What? I actively, on my channel, talk about not being violent. I actively talk about on my channel not being violent. Drop a 1 down into the chat if you've ever heard me said to be violent against somebody. I have done video after video of telling men not to be violent against men and women. Drop a 1 down into the chat if I'm not lying. Drop a 2 if I'm lying. Drop a 1 if you've seen some of those videos. What?
Now, he's telling the truth. He don't advocate violence from a man or a woman. I have to keep it real. He don't. A lot of us don't. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, they don't give a damn if you do or you don't. All they gonna do is play victim, take this shit and run with it. And they believe me. Somebody's gonna believe them, or somebody's gonna believe her. That's the unfortunate thing. Somebody's gonna believe her. Somebody's gonna entertain this bullshit. They're not gonna go look at this page and see it for themselves. They're gonna say, "Shit, why would she lie?" You know, just like when these bitches go in the courtroom. Why would she lie? And who knows? It might be a simple force of doing it. You know, male feminists and shit. Who knows? But we know most likely it's not. We know exactly who it is. But then we say some shit like that. Then they say, "Oh, you hate us." Let's continue.
They openly disdain women. When have I openly disdained or was misogynistic or hated women? When? I've never called them out. Not when. Call it out. The most salacious thing about my channel is the titles. It's the titles.
They don't give a damn about that. I'm telling you, they don't care. All they want to do is sabotage somebody in the manosphere or outside the manosphere. If you go against they feminist ass code, they're gonna call you a male supremacist. It don't matter if you clean, you're not clean. That's why I call it how I see it, man. I'm not about to be dumbing down, tickling some piece of shit ass bitch chin just because I don't want you to play victim and get in your feelings.
How dare you do this to me?
Fuck you. Let's continue.
And I get after it in the thumbnails. Well, if you watch the content, what are some of the things that I teach? How to be your most happy, how to be your most successful, how to live well in this world today. But are we talking about facts here, or are we just talking about feelings? What is it that we're talking about? Because you see two well-dressed men, you get into your feelings and you make shit up.
And this is why, men, this is why a lot of you brothers are locked up, arrested for false allegation. Even though they know you didn't do it by her making that phone call and playing victim, guess what? You go to jail, you get arrested, you got to pay money to go to court, you got to pay for that lawyer, and she got a restraining order on you. And don't let y'all have a child together. Oh, now she's going for sole custody. Now you got to get supervised visitation. And you got to pay that child support. And she got some other nigga around your son, call him your new daddy. You see what I'm saying? And yet y'all motherfuckers ask me who hurt you. Your mama black. And then you got the nerve to tell me that I'm 50% lying about what I speak on. You can't make this shit up. Like I said, you just can't make this shit up. Like I said, ain't no man exempt from dealing with one of these baby mama tears feminists. And I ain't talking about a baby mama tears because you got a kid. It's a mindset. These motherfuckers are one of the same. And they don't give a fuck about how you look, how you dress, how you talk, how you react, how you clean, how you not clean. They see you as one of the same when you go against the code. Let's continue.
But wait, there's more. I can't believe that last one. And normalize it through online harassment. Who have I harassed? Who have I harassed? Have I ever said, hey guys, I'm doing this video today. Go on this person's channel and go talk shit. That's not even what? I don't what? In fact, if I do a video about someone that I think that motherfuckers are gonna go over there and start egging on, I'd leave the link out. I leave the link out and I put a filter in my videos so that if someone recognizes them and they write their name down in there, no one sees it. I do that on purpose, proactively. But if we are talking about a particular situation that needs to be talked about, then I'll use it for fair use perspective as an example. But I'm not telling people to go over and harass people. I have never done that. Ridiculous. All right, here, pay attention to this line. Mediocre tutorials. Wait, I got to put on my large woman voice. Okay. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Hit on that like button. Share this video on your timelines so that so that people can recognize what this shit is.
Yeah, definitely hit the like button and subscribe because y'all need to recognize this bullshit that I speak on with these baby mama tears feminists. Let's continue. Because she wrote a long ass inbox in his IG before he blocked the rat. So we're gonna finish this off.
Mediocre tutorials and reviews is an anti-feminist, misogynistic creator who bashes women, particularly black women.
So now we know exactly who the fuck it is. Now y'all know who it is. They openly disdain women and normalize it through online harassment and real life violence. Mediocre tutorials and reviews is an anti-feminist creator who bashes women, particularly black women. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, it might be a simp stud talking. I don't know. But I'm just saying, she said particularly black women. So you know it's some black woman that's calling him an anti-feminist. And I'm gonna let y'all know I am anti-feminist. So yeah, definitely anti-feminist. See, the first wave of feminism, I'm for that. Because they're about just having equal rights, equal pay, and so on. That's fine. But these new wave motherfuckers, the third wave, second wave, and all that shit, they want to take over, control, and dictate. And then if they get caught up in bullshit, they get less time and don't go to jail, shit like that. Nah, I ain't with that shit. That's that takeover shit. Shit. So this motherfucker says, who particularly to black women. There you go. I wonder what the Black Lives Matter leaders would think of your sponsorship and hate groups online. I already emailed Doug McMillan, CEO of Walmart, and Brian Cornell, CEO, whatever the fuck. We ain't done yet. But I'm just saying, she wrote this long-ass movie script in his box and basically telling him, I'm going to report you all because him and Kevin Samuels did that you dig up in Vegas. You can't make this shit up. And when I didn't look at it all of, but every woman he was talking to, they was having a conversation. Wasn't no disrespect. Wasn't calling them out their names. It was just a conversation. If they didn't want to talk, they could just say, hey, I'm good, and keep on walking. But you always got some sideline baby mama terrorists that's come out the woodwork talking about some you hate women and you toxic, you a supremacist. But y'all love white supremacy. Let's continue. What?
Is this Big Shirley? I took a picture with Kevin and all of a sudden Big Shirley found me.
Big Shirley.
I was able to escape Big Shirley up until now. I've said this on many of my videos. I love black women, but you guys are not above criticism. I've said that on many videos. You guys are not above criticism. And if the divorce rate, and the marriage rate doesn't indicate that there's an issue today, especially amongst black people, and that something needs to be identified and solution so we can be better in the future. Let me read that sentence again, because remember this sentence, because this will come up again. Mediocre tutorials and reviews is anti-feminist. Here's the thing. You can say I am anti-feminist, but it is a split there. I am not anti-first wave feminism. I am not. I love the idea of equality of opportunity. I love the idea of whatever you want to do, have the same amount of opportunity as the next person, as the next man. Do it. Have at it. Whatever it is that you want to do. What I don't agree with is gender feminism. I do not agree. I do not agree with the component of feminism that says this biological male now identifies as a woman and can compete in combat sports against women. I don't agree with that degree of feminism at all. I don't. But I shouldn't be canceled for not agreeing with that degree of feminism. Even the idea of being anti-feminist without context behind that is the reason why this shit is goddamn terrible.
And that's why you got more men speaking out on this bullshit, because it is terrible. You can look at him, you can see, like you say, he's not angry and mad, but you know what I'm saying, he's very disappointed. You can see it in his face. That's why, like I said, I never heard him curse like this. Now, I ain't say he don't curse, but I never heard him curse like this. And he has every right to. And I agree with the brother said. They went to him because they couldn't get KS, because KS is high on the totem pole. So you ain't gonna get him like that. So they go to the next best thing. Guilty by association, I guess. I don't know. But that's what I'm trying to say. It don't matter. It don't matter about how you act, how you carry yourself, how you got so many women that support you, so many women that understand what you're talking about. You're going to have them baby mama terrorist feminists going to try to set you up for failure. Don't matter. Especially when you get on that high level. Excuse me. Especially when you get on that high level and you get more commercial. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
because we've gone through decades of feminist superiority, as if there's not other ways to do it or to live. So much so that just the word anti-feminist will scare these organizations away. These organizations with no balls, no pun intended. Okay. Shout out to hashtag body positivity out there for all of my one bald savages out there. I see y'all. Okay. Keep fighting the good fight. That's body positivity, by the way. I don't like the degree of feminism that says, right, being 400 pounds, hashtag body positivity. Shut up. That's what I think about that. Misogynistic creator. What? What? When have I ever said that I hate women? When have I ever said? You could bring up more clips of me saying I love women than there's no clips of me saying I hate women. Zero. Goose egg. How could I hate women? And I have women that sit right here on my channel. Go.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. You can have women on your platform. You can be married. You can have them in your house. They can live with you. You could be around them every day, all day. Them baby mama terrorist feminists gonna call them pick-me's and desperate and lonely and stupid. So it don't even matter. It don't matter. They don't give a damn about how many women you hang around and support you. Like I tell y'all, I got women that I talk to that understand where I'm coming from, but I know the majority of these motherfuckers see me as a person that hate women, and that's stupid because my mama black. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm anti-feminist. That don't mean I'm gonna go out and spray the place, something like that. You know what I mean? Brother 45 said, stop saying that black women are confused or they just don't get it. They know exactly what they're doing. 100%. All these women know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Hell no, they toddlers, they children, they retarded and all that shit. But they know exactly what they're doing. Let's stop the cap there. We ain't gonna. I'm not gonna tickle no motherfucker talking about they don't know no better. They're taught. They're raised that way by their baby mama, Terry's mama, and grandmama, and their great grandmama. So that we ain't gonna do that one. Not over here. We ain't. They know better. Big times. They learn it. They're taught. They raised that way. They know better like a motherfucker. Let's continue. Go look at the catalog. Stop. You know what? Matter of fact, on that note, stop being ignorant. How you do that? Stop being ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant.
Yeah, stop that. Stop being ignorant, y'all. We don't do that ignorant shit over here. We keep it real right now. These motherfuckers know exactly what they doing.
You think they would be here if I hate them? You think the KKK people sit down with black people? No. No. You think I'd be able to go out on the street and have conversations with women right now? But I'll be back. Miracle Tourism Reviews is anti-feminist, misogynist creator who bashes women, particularly black women. I wonder what the Black Lives leaders... I wonder what the Black Lives Matter leaders would think of your sponsorship. Hold on, let me move this. Of hate groups online. So now this terrible person is saying that I am a hate group. I have created a hate group. Wow. And why she's throwing Black Lives Matters into this as if she cared, as if Black Lives Matter cares about this entire situation. Us as content creators over here, or even men, really, in general. But that's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. Shout out to all the nuclear families out there. Anyway, I've already emailed, and she's naming the CEO of Walmart, the CEO of Target to protest Tiege Hanley, who I guess they sell products within those stores. When businesses start sponsoring, wait, I got to put on my fat woman voice. Hold on. When businesses start sponsoring hate groups that support online violence and cyberbullying of women, the world should know. Holy moly. Holy moly. The idea that I can just be called a like she's cyberbullying. I don't know who this person is. I don't know anything about her. She's cyberbullying. Okay. Because we're going to pull up the receipts of what happened because of her attempts. Okay. Online violence, and this is just ridiculous. When I tell people not to be violent at all, whenever I ever said fight people, whenever I ever said be violent, whatever. Okay. This sponsorship of mediocre tutorials is a disgrace. Let me eat my cheesy poofs. Oh, it's so good. Oh. All the pain that I feel because my life is shitty makes me feel so much better with this cheesy poofs in my mouth. Oh, I can't stop eating. Oh, oh God. Oh. I have written a letter to the Better Business Bureau so that they, woke consumers, are aware of your toxic associations. I will now contact you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and your personal email. Oh, this chicken wing.
Why he's pretending like the how the fat bitch eat? I want to give a shout out to Bish for Baller for the $5 donation. Said this is a tool used by baby mama tears to destroy. They are using their media influence powers. Baby mama tears teams up with feminists and cause chaos. They don't care. 100%. You got to remember, women are the biggest consumers. So if they go out here and protest and all that, these businesses, even if it's for men, they're gonna definitely get your ass out of the way because they don't want to lose that money. Let's keep it real. They're not gonna lose their money. Shout out to my boy Rogue, man, for the what's his own? For the $50 donation. He says to female distractors, any criticism of females, specifically BMTs, baby mama terrorists, means hatred of women or women, even if the critic hasn't expressed explicitly or implicitly. I might be saying that wrong. We'll leave it at that. Such sentiment is comical at first, but becomes tediously predictable after a while. Hashtag fuck child support. Yeah, exactly. And on that note, I gotta let Clifford Burns speak his piece. You know how that go. Well, yeah, Clifford. I can't find Clifford. Where Clifford at?
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
That's MTI when he was found out he lost that sponsorship, man. He started talking to his shoes and shit like, shit, this bitch caused this bullshit fucked up my shit. I bet he was. I bet he was. And he should. Shout out to you again, Ro. Yeah. He started talking to his blue suede shoes and shit. Yeah. Shit. This bitch says, let's go back to where we was. We was at 20. Yeah, because he was eating, like he eating. She said, this sponsorship or mediocre tutorials is a disgrace. And I have written a letter to the Better Business Bureau so they, woke consumers, are aware of your toxic associations. Oh, so now you was right. One of the brothers said it. They said they did it because they couldn't touch Kevin. They went to who they can probably dismantle. She just said, I'm reading it right here. She said, This sponsorship of mediocre tutorials is a disgrace. And I have written a letter to the Better Business Bureau so they, woke consumers, are aware of your toxic associations. So because, from what I'm getting out of it, because he was out there doing work with Kevin Samuels, he was associated with somebody that they hate. So they say, well, since you associate yourself with him, it's obviously you part of the manosphere. So obviously that you hate black women is obviously you are a male supremacist. You cannot make this shit up. Wow. So because I'm doing some business, I'm hanging out, whatever, I'm toxic, I'm disrespecting particularly black women. I bet she never even been on this page. But she went to looking once she saw that. And then she said, I will now contact you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and your personal email. So in other words, I'm going to harass you. Before I share this video on Facebook, Twitter, and the gram, I will encourage every woman I know to do. You can't make this shit up. So because of who he was with, it was...
How dare you do this to me?
Wow. Okay. Let's continue. Don't that sound like one of these baby mama tags trying to put you in the system, man? Let's continue.
Got to get the grease off so I can continue typing.
He sound like the Cookie Monster and shit.
So good. Before caps locks, before I share this video on Facebook, Twitter, and the gram, I will personally encourage every woman I know to contact your protest in support of this very sick man! Exclamation point. You see what we go through for y'all? So anyway, I saw this and I may have just screenshotted it and I blocked her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, I don't really get a lot of these messages, probably because it's not true. It's not true. It's not real. I'm not actually a hateful person. I am not a conspiracy theorist. Look at how I interact with people out into the public. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot more evidence if you see me not interacting with other people, right? Even outside of just me reacting to things and just telling the...
Cyrus, you stupid as fuck. You stupid as fuck, fam. I don't know. It is what it is. But she said, I will encourage every woman I know to contact your company and protest your support this very sick man. Your mama black who hurt you. If you broke, just say so. You can't make this shit up.
A truth, right? About the things that I'm seeing out and having a right. So, but when you see me interact with other people, but this is the conclusion that you come to. Anyway, it is what it is, though. Okay. So I saw it, I blocked it, and I saw a couple of other messages, and I saw other messages that were similar type of words that were being used, but from other accounts. So this person probably has multiple accounts, and they're hitting it from different social media accounts, different emails. They just hit it, and they probably went out to all of these different companies, all these different people that they think or know that I'm associated to, and started spreading all of this BS. So what did this turn into? Let's bring it up. I got this email. I have the identities crossed out of the email. But this comes from a sponsor who sponsors my channel. I do ads for them. I push their product because I believe in their product. I know that their product works. It's not Teach Hanley. Okay? It's not Teach Hanley. Shout out to Teach Hanley. And this is the note that I got. I hope you are well. I'm writing to let you know that oh, the name's right there. Never mind. You guys know now. Keeps has decided to cancel the upcoming integration. They are citing brand safety concerns as the reason. Apparently, they've gotten backlash from viewers about, look at this. Uh-oh, doesn't this look familiar? Anti-feminist and misogynistic creator. Anti-feminist and misogynistic creator. What? Doesn't that look familiar? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Anti-Minotaur Reviews is anti-feministic, misogynistic creator. Doesn't that look goddamn convenient? Doesn't that look goddamn convenient? So
he say he ain't mad, he disappointed. You can't make this shit up, y'all. So it's obviously that this piece of shit ass bitch took it to the company called Keeps, where they, for bald head, they help get your hair back and shit. And that was their response to what this bitch said. And 9 times out of 10, they did not go back and look at his page. They didn't see what she was talking about. Just because his baby mama Tez and probably a few other terrorists came out the woodworks talking about he's anti-feminist, misogynistic creator who bashed women, particularly black women. They came with the victim card.
How dare you do this to me?
I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it again. This is why I tell you, just like we was talking about the movie Glory, you can march like the white man, talk like the white man. You can learn this song. You can even wear his suit, but you ain't never going to be nothing to him but an ugly ass chimp in a blue suit. So when y'all motherfuckers come on here, and I ain't talking about MTR, because I never heard him say shit, but you got these motherfuckers come on here talking about don't fuck with him. He got a fuck child boy hat. Don't fuck with him. He used German Shepherd. Don't fuck with him. He like a pookie. Don't fuck with him because he dressed a certain way. Guess what? Whether you wearing a 3-piece suit, whether you wearing some motherfucking overalls, and you wearing a motherfucking Dickie outfit, you all one and the same, fam. When you speak the truth and call out these baby mama terrorists, however you see fit, don't curse, call them B instead of bitch, saying H instead of hoes, say modern women, you saying feminists, however you want to use it, it does not matter because these baby mama terrorists will put you all in the same box. You know different. Now, Kevin Samuels is wearing suits, and they say he high value, but you still got these feminists call him a toxic, anti-feminist, woman basher that hate black women in particularly. You can't make this shit up. But I'm the deadbeat. I'm toxic and shit like that. That's why I say I don't take this motherfucker serious. You one of the same, fam. They don't give a fuck about how you look, how you act. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So it's all good. The reality check is here. Let's continue.
Let me try to sum this up for you guys real quick. This heathen of a person successfully got a brand off of my channel, through just pure complaining. Just pure complaining. And have swayed support on this channel. Mind you, the same support that I used to take me to Vegas to bring you guys fantastic content, to pay for the hotels, to pay for the stay. Taking support out of the channel, which decreases the opportunity to provide fantastic content, collaborations for you guys, because they bend at the beck and the call of a professional woke woman, a professional victim.
She ain't no motherfucking victim, but I know exactly what he's saying. But nah, these motherfuckers ain't no victim. These sponsors, these dudes that be caping for these motherfuckers, these black pros, these civic forces, they be down on bending knee for these stank ass rats This is what I'm telling you, man. Yeah, you better save yourselves, because these motherfuckers try to set you for failure. What if that was his main money source, that sponsorship that he was working with? What if that was his main sources of income? What if it was his main source of income? He'd have been sabotaged. But luckily, you know, he got the platform, he got other sponsorships, he got other shit going on behind the scenes. What if that was his main source of income? What if that was his only source of income? Guess what? He'd have been destroyed. It'd have been game over. And this is no different from how these baby mama tears will go in that courtroom and lie on you and try to get sole custody and get $1,000 in the blunder mouth from you and go against you. So that's why I don't see how brothers will go against another brother to try to shine for these same bitches that try to set you up for failure and everybody else. Yeah. Well, he don't know who she is. She can't sue because she didn't show her face, and that was just a name she made up. It wasn't her real name. He can't sue her, and he can't sue the company because the company had the right to get rid of you whenever they see fit, unless it's a contract. But this ain't no joke, y'all. That's why I say we definitely need y'all support. We definitely need y'all help. Shit, this shit is real, man. But let's continue. It's almost over 3 more minutes, then I'm gonna open up the lines. Shit crazy.
So they tried to cancel your boy. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. And I'm going to remain professional. But it just bothers me that companies still will buckle to the whim of this bullshit. Now you guys see the uphill battle in real time that I have to climb, that the content creators in this space have to climb. We've said a whole bunch of firsts in here. One of the first is actually having brands and sponsorship that come down in here and show us respect. And at the drop of a Thanos click, a Thanos snap, they take it away. Why? Because the victims come out the woodwork and say, he's misogynistic. The weaponized term that has nothing to do with my channel.
Not at all. Not at all. All she got to say is he did. And guess what? Your whole damn livelihood could be sabotaged. Just because she say those things. It's sad. And he shouldn't be surprised because these companies, even if they companies for men, they will still throw you off. They will still cancel you. They will still say, we can't work with you because of what some blankhead bitch said. You can't make this shit up. This is why as men, all men, particularly black men, also, because we have to build as one and become that fist. Because as long as we be separated, segregated, trying to cape for this motherfucker over here and cape for this baby mama test over there, we always gonna be lower the totem pole. We gotta speak our truth. We gotta stand on our square. We gotta call it out. We gotta keep squares out our circles. And we gotta stop being quiet. Because all they gotta say is you did this, you caused this, woe is me, I'm victim. And guess what? You guilty till you proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all women. That's what I say. It ain't just about black women, all women. I told y'all from the get-go, a baby mama Ted is coming all forms. You know what I'm saying? Shit. AO say what space? I thought he's not in the black and not in the manosphere. I never saw him as manosphere. I'm not even claiming manosphere, so I don't know. All I know is you all one of the same, fam, when it comes to these baby mama terrors. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they love white supremacy. But let's finish it off.
Has nothing to do with my channel, and you know it.
She don't care. She don't care.
I'm disappointed. But it shows the uphill battle that we have to climb. The craziest shit is that the person who emailed in is not even in their target audience. Oh, you make content for men, huh? Or you make a product for men, huh? and you have this person who's obviously not male complain about me, and that's the support that you continue to show. Okay. Cool. I'm not mad at them. I worked in professional environments before, and I understand that in a company's best interest is to not even put up with the fight and just continue to walk that nimble road of not pissing anybody off and bending to the beck and the will of the call of the old guard that have continued to reign supreme for decades. So much so that you have men walking around with "I'm a slut" signs up. Shout out to 21 Savage. Because they just don't understand that the matrix that they live in.
Yep.
They don't understand it. Big bullshit. I'm not mad at them. At the end of the day, they got to do whatever they want to. But it is what it is. I'm disappointed. She's not even in their target audience. But this is what they chose to do. So it is what it is. So where does this leave us now? The only thing that keeps us going on this space is you guys. Your guys' eyes, right? Your guys' support, your guys' comments, hitting on the like button. Go hit on that like button right now, okay? Because there's active forces that continue to try to bring us down. I hide and shield, as well as all these other content creators. They hide and they shield all of the bullshit that is happening to them behind scenes to continue to bring you content. If this is not a call to action to support your favorite content creators, I'm not even just talking about me, but to support your favorite content creators, you know what allows lobbyists, political groups and interests, institutions to make a difference and a change? Support. What type of support? Eyes and financial support.
That's all I did. We're gonna take his whole thing not like that, but he's right that we all have to definitely build, grow, call this shit out. But again, just like Marty said, you know, he basically saying I ain't like them other niggas. That's what I'm trying to say. It don't matter. You don't curse. You hang around a bunch of women. You got a lot of women supporters and all that jive. They don't mean nothing to no feminist baby mama terrorists. It does not matter. They don't give a fuck. They will call them pick-me's and shit.
Let me tell you something, boy. You can march like the white man. You can talk like him. You can learn his songs. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him but an ugly ass chimp in a blue suit.
So it does not matter how you try to walk in the thin line and you try to kind of cater and all that shit. Don't mean nothing, because when it's all said and done, you just know different from us. And so a brother said, why did it happen after the Vegas thing? Because he was hanging with Kevin Samuels on a list on the her long ass movie script. She said that he was associated. So by him being in association with Kevin, she basically tried to set him up for failure. You know what I'm saying? And that scene right there, I remember that I was 10, 11 years old when I heard that shit. And that was the realest thing that I heard. So you want to, tickle these baby mama Ted's chins. They don't know no better. And, they're a victim of circumstances. You getting sent the fuck off, fam. That's for whoever. I want to give a shout out to Dad Eaton for the $10 cash. He said at work now, but we'll listen to the show on the way home. Couch gang. Shout out to Whistle 2021 for the $10 cash app. He got cheers, prayers, strong, 100 and cool. Shout out to you, my brother. Want to give a shout out to Ricardo Cray for the $5 cash app. He says for Couch Gang 100. Couch Gang. Want to give a shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app. He said they hate me, they hate real men and don't respect simp shit. Shout out to you, my brother. Got to give a shout out to XL Pro again. He said this yesterday when I was on the Danica show. He said $5 cash app. He said watching your Danica interview discussion. Appreciate you again, my brother. Gotta give a shout out to XL Pro again. He says $5 cash app. He says Simp Defense Force 2022. Shout out to you, my brother, again. And also want to give a shout out to Lucifer. This from yesterday for the $25 cash app. He said 100 fists up, Simp Stud. Shout out to you, my brother. Like I said, man, one thing he said, and I agree, definitely need your definitely we as content creators need your support because you got these baby mama tears and these simping forces, particularly these feminists will try to destroy you and your livelihood. It's not no walk in the park, no matter how cool, laid back, happy, you know what I'm saying, we is on social media and shit like that. You really don't know what's going on behind the scene. You don't know what's really going on with Jap. You don't really know what's going on with Ramil. You really don't know what's going on with Angry Man, Ty City, even Kevin Samuels or Tommy Sotomayor. You know, you don't know. It's not what you think. A lot of y'all do know, but a lot of people don't. You know, so definitely you have to continue to support. If y'all want to jump on, give me your thoughts, you're more than welcome. The link is up here. I'm staying on for another 20, 30 minutes, and I'm going to get my ass back on the couch. You know what I do. Deadbeat. Shit. But, Red Lord say, knowledge is power. Do you think the system won't black men to have power? Hell no, they don't. Hell no. Nah. Shit. Man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Down with a couch, bro. Nope. Hell no. No. Julius Mays, what's good, bro?
What up? What up? I was trying to delete that YouTube screen right quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Man, ain't on nothing, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I do, sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. Man, this is crazy, bro. Just to comment on that right quick, and then I'm going. I'm cooking and all that. I got work tonight. But just to comment on that. So they dropped him because of hearsay.
Right. Some shit she wrote them and she wrote to him first, letting him know that I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. You know, like these baby mama tell, I'm gonna put you on child support. Yeah, same thing.
There was I think it's a meme or an article or something. I don't know if you posted it or somebody else posted it, but they had family court and they had the criminal court or the real court, and it said on the bottom it said hearsay is allowed, and on the other ones like the federal and state and all that, it said hearsay is not allowed. So basically, what it's saying is, if I just go in there and say, yeah, I'm a baby mama, right? Oh, he don't see his kids, he don't pay nothing, da da da. They just take that as our word and keep it moving. But then in a regular court, you say that you got to have evidence.
That was on the Title 4D.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They got the public and they got the private. So
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Yeah, public sector, when they're putting the man on child support with family court, you know what I'm saying? They could say hearsay and they believe it. He a piece of shit, deadbeat. He ain't never been around. He made $20,000 a week and all that shit. You go to the private. I mean, you go to the other sector, civil or criminal. They don't do hearsay. They don't do nothing. You gotta have evidence. Show him that man for failure with the gospel system.
For sure. Now, can he do the same thing that Cardi B did with old girl Tasha K?
Say that again.
Can he do the same thing that Cardi B did with Tasha K?
Yeah, he could if he knew who it was, but the problem is the bitch had a blank face.
Gotcha.
If he was to find out who it is, he could. Hell yeah, because she basically she definitely character, you know.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it because you just took somebody that won't even show their face word over
Yes.
and just, you know what I'm
saying? These dudes are suckers.
Wow, bro. Wow.
Simple forces.
Wow. I always was brought up like this, bro. If I got something to say to you, I'm gonna say it to your face. And if I got something to say it to you, I'm gonna say it. And don't come around saying, "Oh, I got something to tell you, but I can't tell you who said it." I'll be like, "Man, you gotta move around."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if that person's bold enough to say it, they're bold enough to say who it was. And I tell everybody, hey, if I'm talking about something and you want to go tell somebody what I was talking about, say it was me. Because I'm bold enough to say it. So I should be bold enough to take the consequences, if any. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's getting crazy out here, man.
It is. Ain't no man exempt from this bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say. No matter if you work at a job, you work for a corporation, you dress a certain way, you act a certain way.
Yep.
You know, it doesn't matter when you did one of these baby mama terrorists. How many of y'all worked at a job or worked at your company and you was false accused of touching a woman or trying to be sexually to and all that shit, and they almost believed it, but for some reason you had evidence or you had a screenshot or they looked at the camera, but they jumped the gun and said, "Yeah, you did it." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I never told this story out loud when I was 19 or no, I was 20. I met this chick at Gurney Mills Mall, right? I know you know where that's at. And found out she was underage. So I stopped talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Stopped talking to her, found out she was 17 years old. Stopped talking to her and all that. I didn't hear from her for about 9-10 months. And one night, it was like 10 o'clock at night, she had called me and said, "Hey, I'm at Gurney Mills. I can't get a hold of my mom. The people that I came with, they disappeared, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Hey, try calling your mom." You know what I'm saying? Try calling your mom, blah, blah. So she kept calling me back. My mom answered the phone. This is back when they had payphones. This ain't modern day where they have cell phones. So I went to the Gurney Mills. We sat outside right by the payphone. Call your mom. Call your mom. Call your mom. She was outside. I was in the car. So her mom wouldn't pick it up. I said, "Leave as many voicemails as you can." This is when they had the tape. You know, the tape. You know what I'm talking about. Tape recorders that record your phone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So then, long story short, the mall was completely dead. Security telling us to leave and all that. So I took her back to the crib, told her to sleep on the couch. Early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, "Hey, let's go to the payphone, try to call your mom." Tried to call her mom again, no answer. So I brought her back home, right? I go to the crib, there's police everywhere. Detectives, everything, right? So we get out the car. I call my people because I had to work that day too, and luckily I worked with an ex-narcotics officer, and I called work and told him what was going on, blah blah. So then the detective was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you to jail. You're gonna have to bond out." Well, I was like, "You're gonna let me out because I ain't do nothing." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You gotta holler at her mom's." She basically abandoned her. So the guy, he was mad because he had to get out. He had to stop dinner with his family to go look for her all night and all that. So he went to he didn't like that. So he went to jail. He had me and my guy that came with me, drop her off. We at the jailhouse, and he got me handcuffed to the wall. I was like, "You gonna let me out?" You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing that we did wrong. Check her mom's answer machine. He was mad. He wanted to hear nothing. Long story short, he let us out in the signature bond. We had to go to court. My aunt got a lawyer for me. So when we went to court, this is in Cook County too. We went to court. The lawyer walked in. He was like, "What y'all doing?" Smile. Wave at the detective. So we like, "What the world? This dude crazy." So we wave at the detective and everything. Detective looked over at us like we was crazy. And he was like, they called our names and stuff. He was like, "Judge, I want a speedy trial." They're entitled to a speedy trial. So he's like, all right, fine. He was like, he's like, can I approach the bench? So they approached the bench, whatever, blah, blah. They went up there. He was like, I want to see y'all in my courthouse again. He told us to leave. We're like, word. So we know we trying to get up out of there. So we walking out, and you hear the judge tell the detective to give him his badge. He's yelling at him and all that. I don't know exactly what he was saying, but we hightailed it out, right? So long story short, the girl said her mom's brother was a former DA, and he called her mom because the girl left so many voicemails. It was kind of like she was in distraught. So it would have been her mom's fault that she didn't go and pick her up. And then we could have sued her for false arrestment and all this other stuff, right? So she called her mom and told her ahead of time, drop the charges. Drop the charges before you get messy on your side. So that's what happened. When we went to court, the charges were already dropped. We just didn't know it. So she didn't get in trouble or not, because back then I didn't know. I could have sued. I could have done a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? So that's happened to me.
That's crazy.
That's happened to me. Yeah. And if I would never told her to keep calling her mom and leaving voice messages, I could have got in trouble. Because that was my proof right there. If something just tell me, just keep calling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna finish cooking this stuff. I gotta lay it down, get ready for work. But I'm gonna say this: hey, fellas, get you an EIN number. Changed my life. I'm telling you, it works. Get you an EIN number. I don't care if it's for handing out baskets of grapes. Get you an EIN number for real.
Right, facts, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. I appreciate you, bro. As
yes,
always.
Sir. All right, bro.
All right, one.
My bad. I'm gonna let both of y'all come in right. Go on in. What's going on, Kareem?
What's good, bro? How's it going?
Shit, I'm good, man. About to get on the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you already know, man. You already know. Yeah, bro. The saga continues, right? Bitch is still lying, right?
Oh, as always.
Yeah, bro. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's I ain't even know about this situation. That's crazy, bro. But I'm not surprised though. You know, I'm definitely not surprised, man. But this y'all niggas want to keep getting like I just say, bro. Even after all these stories, niggas still want marriage and still hopeless romantics and shit like that, bro. I don't get it, bro. We dealing with we dealing with the Horus 2500 out here, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we dealing out here, bro. Word. That's what we dealing with out here, bro.
Real.
I ain't got time for it, bro. You hear my background, bro? Peace and quiet, bro.
Yeah.
Word. And whatever's going on outside.
You in New York, you always
Yeah.
sit outside.
Yeah. I was just outside, and it was acting crazy out there. I had to go back inside. But yeah, man. It's an unfortunate situation, man. But it's like, man, it's like almost to the point now, man, where you can't really dodge this shit anymore, man. It's like it's inevitable for a man to get falsely accused for something. It's gonna be some type of drama with women, bro. If you deal with them directly or indirectly, whatever, bro. Even if you try to go full monk mode, bro, it's going because motherfuckers just wake up every day, bro, to be outraged, bro. It's just people just gotta make up wars that they have to go fight in, bro. It's insane, bro. But they won't change. They want to take these same methods and apply it to their shitty ass lives that they live in, bro. So you more mad at a stranger rather than your own fucked up life. That's the mindset of the average person right now, bro. The liberal ass leftist mindset, bro. It's crazy, man.
Hey, I definitely hey, you already know. I've been saying this shit. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Masculinity is on the line. And they want to destroy masculinity. They don't want straight alpha males. They don't want a lead. They want
Yeah.
a
And
Simpson.
and bro, I'm gonna tell you something. It's even bigger than the women, bro. Here's what they don't want. They don't want. They want to have the power. The powers that be want to have the power forever, bro. So they make up shit for us to argue about. Ways like, bro, look when people got vaccinated, bro. They really felt like they were better than unvaccinated people. Like people just find anything to try to feel superior, more superior than others, bro. A fucking shot, bro. A shot, bro. 3 shots, to be exact.
Right.
So, it's insane, bro. They already know if there's masculine men, there's a possibility that those masculine men can take the throne. So they don't want that. So the women, their power is not real. It's just a byproduct of the powers, the elitist power. That's all it is. Cause they not winning either, bro. They not getting no wealth behind this shit either. They're losing wealth behind this, and they don't even realize it. Cause they want a little $200 check a month. And the rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. Same old story, bro.
100%.
Yep.
Anything else you wanted to say, bro?
No, I'm good, bro. I'll listen in.
Man, I appreciate it. Hey, we got dirty folks up in here, man. What's good, dog?
What's poppin', pimpin'? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man.
Man, I tuned in today, man. Thought I had time, then I didn't have time, man. I'm out here publishing a book for a young author and doing some other adult shit. Fuck adulting, man. I just want to fuck bitches and eat pizza, man. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is the thing, man. Because ironically, I was watching a replay of your show yesterday with the dyke chick that looked like Gary Coleman, and then I tuned into this one, and none of this surprises me, man. Like people who've been following me for years, they already know, bro. Like nothing a girl say with clothes on even matters, dog. If she talking, she lying, nigga. So at least the lies is more entertaining when she naked. So, man, I was watching it, man, and for those who watch my channel, man, y'all look for zero theory, man. The theory of zero is simple. These black chicks want you to be a slave, right? So if you got money, they want to take it. If you ain't got money, they'll cuff you until you get money, then they'll leave you broke. You know what I'm saying? If they think you're doing something that's positive, they'll try to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? He could have been in this motherfucker all day trying to teach girls how to have pap smears. They still cancel him. Like, who is you to tell me about my pussy? Like, these whores are horrible. They're just horrible human beings, bro. Just horrible human beings. So, man, all I'm gonna tell y'all, dog, because y'all know how I get down, man. So keep your pen pan strong, keep your veins cold. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get there. You can't negotiate with terrorists, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I always tell you. Come on, yo, got mic.
Shout out to the chat.
Yo, mute your mic. Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Hey, we got Zone 864 TV, 180-degree shit. It sound like you shoveling the snow.
Oh man, it's my bad, man.
Can you hear me?
Real.
Hold up, yo. What you say, Zone?
Yeah, my bad. It's kind of, I'm on the highway and it's kind of windy. So, but can you hear me though?
Yeah, now I hear you because it sounds like you shoveling snow and shit, and you're in Arizona.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think somebody else on mute too.
No, I'm telling them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, everybody to the panel, everybody in the chat? Thank you for bringing me on. As usual, Mr. Palmer, Primetime Palmer. And I meant to say on the last broadcast, I meant to say Montel Williams,
Yeah,
not Montel Jordan.
I saw it in the comment. Montel Williams. Yeah, I remember. I used to watch him back in the day.
I'm like, damn, one of them Montel dudes. Hey, but the dude that you're doing the show on today, MTR, I actually never heard of him or seen him until today on your show. And you know who he reminds me of? He actually reminds me of a young Troy Terrain, a young star on the Star Report. Just the way he talks, even the way he dresses, his personality, his sense of humor, and he had he had me dying when he was doing the obese chick voice. Like, yo, that was hilarious. So I try not to critique content creators too much because we all content creators. Like I was kind of annoyed a little bit at first, like when he started playing the things that he was saying, but then as it kind of progressed, I'm like, okay, this dude is kind of going in a little bit, so I got his personality. It's a little bit different, but I like it though.
I know.
Yeah. As far as like the cancellation thing, listen, whether you're an artist, a content creator, like a person that's doing anything independent outside of the mainstream media, outside of mainstream society, the biggest things that you have to focus on
Group of dead
is
people. Can't say a man.
is investing in yourself, creating an infrastructure and diversity. You got to have multiple channels. You got to have multiple Instagram pages, Facebook pages, Twitter pages, Patreon, Anchor. Whatever you can get yourself on, fan base, whatever you can get yourself on there, because once you start talking about righteous shit, once you start preaching truth and you start putting information out there that's not spread amongst the masses, there will always be opposition out there trying to cancel you at every stop and turn. Prime examples, we've seen Bill Cosby in recent years go through his situation. They basically gave him a death sentence. They sentenced him to death. I think it was like a 3 to 10 year bid, and he came home because he got off on a technicality, and not only that, the truth prevailed. He's uncancelable. R. Kelly behind bars right now. We don't really know what's going to happen with that situation, but I tell you what, everything that happened is not stopping people from listening to his music, because when he got indicted and he got locked up, his music sales went up something like 300%. Uncancelable. People still bumping R. Kelly to this day. Dave Chappelle signed his deal with Netflix and put out like 5 or 6 specials going in on every topic from white women to white men to black women to black men to LGBT to politics, and now he just signed another deal with Netflix. Get ready to produce more specials. Uncancelable. So just pointing out those examples. You got to get nose to the ground. You got to diversify. You have to inverse. You have to build infrastructure. You have to collaborate, and you have to show support. It's better to have more friends in business. They have different philosophies, but at the end of the day, we're kind of on the same team to a degree. But just work on investing in yourself and your infrastructure, your foundation, and keeping it grassroots. Don't separate yourself from the people, because the people that's going to be the source of energy that's going to keep you afloat. The mainstream, the TV stations, the radio stations, they can cut your contracts, but the people is what's going to keep you afloat and keep your name alive and keep you from being canceled, as we see with Dave Chappelle, R. Kelly, and Bill Cosby. But that's all I got to say right now, Mr. Palmer. You can let the next person know. I see you got several people on the panel. All right.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
It sounds like you shoving the snow like a motherfucker. Hey, Bill, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What's going on, G?
Sound like somebody in the wind.
That's yoga over there in the DI and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You
He's
know
sipping. He's sipping on something out of a coconut.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is this is fucked up, man. I just think that I mean, at some point, man, we gotta be get tired of getting kicked in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? We let these bitches do what they want to do, and we claim that. I mean, we give them the winning category. Okay, hoes is winning or whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, you're winning because we're letting you win. Are we letting you feel like you win it? Because most of these like little hoish ass bitches, I mean, you're not showing what's going on behind the scenes of getting shit on, getting treated like a ghetto gagger or whatever for material things, and then you're showing pictures of yourself shining, but you ain't showing the dirty work you're putting in to win. And I just think that like say you're going on a date with a girl and y'all going to play some pool, right?
Right.
She gonna put her ass in front of the hole to distract you. And when she can't get her ball in, she gonna take her hand and put it in the hole. And so obviously, she's cheating and she ain't playing by the rules. So she'll win if she keeps doing that, right? And you allow her to do it, and y'all just fun and games, right? So now just think if you was gambling. Now, if you gambling, you're gonna be serious about the rules of pool and all everything that comes along with it. All the rules and regulations of pool. You're gonna be serious about it because now you got something on the line. Now put that into life. If niggas start being serious about what they putting on the line, they wouldn't be playing and not standing up for what they believe in. Now, when you believe in some shit, you got to stand by it. You can't be hiding and running from what the truth and what you believe in, because when you stand up on the truth, people got to deal with that shit. And we see a whole lot of black men, just like we talked about R. Kelly, the brother talked about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and every other black man that gets railroaded and fucked off in the system. We don't come to this man's defense. You know what I'm saying? We let the public opinion destroy this man before he even get a trial, and as far as the black woman is concerned, man, I feel like, man, it's so many black women that made a deal with the devil and turned their back on anything that got to do with a black man, because most of them just use black men to rob them for beef and the DNA just to get a baby. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they have no use for them. But this is a main woman that is worried about who's fucking who and who don't want them. And you creating this hatred. They don't understand that they creating a hatred for them when they doing this dumb shit, like taking this brother's money. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with this man's livelihood and doing shit because he's saying something that you don't want to hear. You know what I mean? When if you want to dispute this man, why don't you just come with the facts and debate it like that? You know what I mean? And handle it like that. But they don't want to do that. They want everything to be catered to them. They want everything to sound good to them. They want to be treated a certain way, but they want to act a different way. So I just don't get it, man. But
you can't make this shit up, bro.
man, I do not get it, man, because like, man, if you want to separate yourself from the black man, because like every one of these black movements, and even during this little Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? These black women have been trying to separate themselves from black people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more special than we are.
Yes, sir.
You know, so hey, and hey, when I was chiming in on the show the other yesterday, right, I made some comments, right? And I know she had put one on the screen, and then she made a face. She didn't understand what I was saying, because when you guys was talking about, you know, what the black woman was doing to the black community, right,
Yeah.
and her kids, I was like, you know, I was, you know, you can't really explain in the comment, but as
Right.
far as what alienation, what that promotes is incest in the black community. Because if you alienate a child from his father, then not only will his parents not be able to see the children, but his side of the family won't be able to see the children. And if all y'all live in the same community, well, 9 times out of 10, they gonna end up going to school with their cousins on the father's side. You know what I'm saying? A lot, some, you know, just a lot of, and it depends on
And
if that father got a big family,
Yep.
like I got a big family in Portland. Now, with my baby mama trying to alienate me, and I only get every other weekend, so I don't have time to bring my daughter around a lot of my family.
Right.
But then it'd be coming to find out, you know, you know, my daughter is in the same school with one of her cousins and didn't even know it.
Wow. But these, I told you, these motherfuckers destroy family units, and I ain't talking about the, you know, the husband, wife, kids. I'm talking about like the grandparents, the uncles, the aunties.
Oh yeah. Oh
Definitely,
yeah.
you destroying the whole damn generation. Like you say,
Yep.
you probably fucking your first cousin, talking about, yeah, I'm in love.
Right. And nobody's gonna be around her to or him to let him know that that's your cousin, because the mama don't even know, because she didn't really know you before she had the baby.
Right. Exactly. She met him off eBay.
Yeah.
Hey, as always, the bear. I appreciate you, my brother. How's the weather out there?
Man, it's I mean, where I'm at right now is windy, but the sun is out though.
Yeah, it's windy out here, man, but there ain't no sun out here. But it was like 30 some degrees. It snowed,
Yeah.
it rained, and it snowed, but it ain't wasn't sticking to nothing. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you as always. You be safe out there.
Absolutely, man.
All
Hey,
right.
man, to the panel, man, salute.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Absolutely. All
Bell
right.
talking about you. You know who you remind me of, Bell? You remind me of
Who?
dude Snowfall, man. I gotta say it again.
Which one? Which
The head nigga in charge, the leader. Shit.
Oh.
like one of the West Coast niggas. You shit ass bitch.
I am a West Coast nigga, man. You know what I mean? I done done my share, man. But you
Yeah.
know, I ain't with the you know, I ain't with the blue pill, the red pill, and all that, man. I just you know, been blessed with a heavy dose of ism, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you at all, fam.
You know.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. Dirty folks want to say something to you or respond to you right quick. Dirty
Okay.
folks, go ahead right quick.
All right, man. This all I want to say, because this is the third time I heard this today, and I've been asking dudes this all day. You said girls think they winning because dudes allowing them to win. And I was telling my mentees, and they're like, why in the fuck would you allow them to win? Like, all they want to do is be date raped and dominated. Like, why would you let them even think they winning when that's not what they want? They want to get choked out. They want to be disrespected. Why do you? I'm asking the chat. Like, why would y'all let these motherfuckers breathe, man? You supposed to be better than them. You better than them. They can't think because they feel too much. They not stronger than you. They not better than you. If it weren't for EEOC, they wouldn't have jobs. You know what I'm saying? They really just
Right.
hit up everything that they say about their life. I'm about to say this, and y'all know this to be true. Y'all need to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna give y'all niggas life. Y'all know this to be true. Every single thing that women say about their life revolves around a motherfucking vagina. There's nothing that they worth except pussy. When they talk about, they say we're the life bringers. We bring kids. You need to pay us. But everything they say revolves around pussy. I'm a girl. I got a pussy. Everything they say revolves around pussy. They act like a man until you treat them like a man. Then all of a sudden they pull out pigtails out their bald head, like I'm just a girl. There is no time in which she wants to be in charge. That's why they always yell, "Man need to step up." Look, they don't even know shit unless a man tell them. If I listen to a bitch, I ask her where she get the reference from, because I take it from the man without the fuck up the distortion that she gives. Why do y'all let these bitches win? Why do y'all even let them think that they could be somebody? I'm just curious.
Man, I mean, I don't know why they do it, man, but hey man, I'll pull the plug on a bitch in a minute. And the cold thing about it, man, that's what a lot of men need to do, man. They need to boycott these bitches, man, that ain't looking out for their best interest. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't trying to help me in my program and go the direction I'm trying to go, then I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a veer left on you or veer right on you and keep it moving, you know?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
and that's what a niggas need to do, man. Stop treating these little spoiled ass, punk ass bitches and keep giving them what they want. You know what I mean? Make them earn it. You know what I mean?
I was just asking, bro, because I live this life, dog. Like, I'm about to start a whole Tyler Tale series of all my excursions with these goofy ass Tylers. And let me tell y'all something, man. While I'm fucking your bitch for the 89 days that she making you wait 90 days, she cut me off when she give you some. But if she think you good, she make you wait 90 days. I'm fucking for 89 days, nigga. I'm the reason your shit look like roast beef. But let me tell you something. It look like roast beef when I got it, bro. She just told you she only been with 3 niggas, ain't had sex in 3 months, because she only counted 3 niggas she liked. But I'm like number like 197, B. I already know it. So I don't understand it, because giving her way stops you from you getting your way, and she wants to give you your way. She wants to be submissive sexually, because everything's about vagina, but she wants to bow down to something. That's why their favorite position is doggy style. That's the most submissive position on earth. Like, these bitches is goofy. Why do y'all entertain goofy? Y'all smarter than that. Y'all better than that. Stand up, man. Be man, nigga. Shit, if worst come to worst, dog, pay her $40. Fuck it. That's all I want to say about that.
No, oh man,
I
I ain't.
appreciate you, my brother. I mean, some people gonna say I beg to differ. It is what it is. But I want to give a shout out to Chief Rocker for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, Bill, man. I'm gonna let Noble speak in, then Yoga, then I'm getting on the couch. Actually, I'm gonna watch Finger Man. He on live now.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
All right.
Hey, Noble, what's up, fam? You there?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Hey, man, you know me, sit on the couch, do what I do, run for child support.
Facts. My shit short and sweet, man. It sucked for what happened with MTR, because that's bread that he earned, just for being with Kevin Samuels. And it's interesting to see what the suit's going to do in this situation, because they claim they're the better ones, and they got a better plan. But it's clear as day to me. I mean, I look at it from a civil standpoint, a commercial standpoint, that this one market that exists in a way where they think they can upset another market, and they have more rights than another market. That's how I look at this shit. So when you are in this morale conversation with a black female, just keep in behind the conversation. It may not be your cup of tea, but in your personal, and I mean this for your personal and your private life, bind the conversation down to the fact that they are child murderers. They make up 38% of the 62 million children that's been aborted. Black females kill 649 children a day. That's 27 children an hour. They whine about a so-called black woman being killed by a so-called black man once every 5 hours. You niggas killed 27 children an hour. Restrict the conversation down to that. You don't have no credibility. There's nothing that you can say to us. You don't have no right to be talking about anybody for any reason. And I was talking with this chick this week, and she was trying to say, well, the men is responsible because he supported. I said, if he supported, if he wanted to keep the fucking child, it don't matter then. It doesn't matter if he supported. He can't keep the child will still be murdered. She wanted to say that, I want to look at all the things. Well, and all the things is that you're responsible, and black females are responsible for 100% of the 23 million children that they, I'm sorry, 23,560,000 children that they've murdered. Because how many men give birth? How many men can get pregnant? So that's all you. It's like 0% of us can get married. I mean, can get pregnant. So how are we responsible for any of it? Oh, well, you support it. No, okay, when I support it and I say, yeah, go do it, and I say, here go the money, that doesn't end the child's pulse. They still have it. So the person that's responsible for killing the child is you.
It's a choice. My body, my choice.
Facts. Facts. She wanted to bring the hurry. You hurry up. We talking about what the men do. I said, man, it's crazy that you're saying that, because the mother is definitely the person responsible first, because she's the killer, and then the next person is the person that actually killed the child, and that's the hospital. We not even in the room. And then the next person after that is the laws that went into place for them to be able to kill a child. So we're not in the top 3.
Uh-oh.
So how the fuck do you get to us? Then I said, let's keep shit 100. I'm from the hood. A lot of times you taking money from a nigga to get an abortion, and that's not even his child. We can continue to go further. So I just like a dude told me on Facebook when I was saying a couple years ago. He was like, man, I gotta admit, man, I paid for a couple. I said, man, you paid a hitman to do the hit. You still ain't kill it? How many niggas you know, yeah, yo, I'm about to go kill this child inside this lady's stomach and then go through with it? Nobody does that. She do, though. And then they killing that child. They'll always bring up, which is what, less than 2% of the time, whether they were raped. Man, that shit next to never happens. Most of y'all are killing y'all child so you can look good in the picture on Instagram with your friends. Most of y'all are killing your child so you can fake pursue a career in college, and then you don't do the career and you don't retire from it. So what the fuck are you talking about? And like I said, this may not be anybody's cup of tea. If your skin is brown and you're a male in North America and a black female is talking to you, y'all kill 27 children an hour. When y'all stop doing that, then you can talk to me about moral stuff, or me paying first, or it not being half and half. Stop killing children first. You're the worst person on the planet. You're the worst person on earth. Bind and limit that conversation, that it kills everything that they're talking about. You don't have no credibility.
And on that note, I'm gonna let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
If you're not gonna talk about that, then don't say shit to me.
Don't say no motherfucking thing to me. Oh, but it's women that don't do it. Then they need to be the fucking faces of the chicks that's doing it. Don't bring your stupid ass to me telling me you not the one. So your response to me saying that y'all are child murderers, which is the worst creature in existence, your response is to make sure you got away safe and not to protect the child. And we're gonna talk about morality and who's a monster. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, again, it may not be your cup of tea, but there's no rebuttal for that. Oh, a man kills it. Y'all kill children more than anybody do. They make up 38%. They're the highest. They are the number one killers on the planet of children. They have no credibility. It ain't nothing. It ain't a word game in the world. And like I always say, they are the number one. They always number one in retail. They're number one in retail because they have children.
Yeah, we gotta do a segment on that, bro.
Facts. I got it. I'm sending you. I'm sending you some of this research today. I have research, and I said this shit is. Hell, you make up less than 15% of the population, and you 38%, and MTR is getting canceled when you got chicks on the internet talking about abort all boys. What? No, that's all I had to say, bro. I'm tired of dudes getting played with, because a lot of dudes don't have. A lot of brothers we know don't have this lip game. They don't have all this talking shit. They don't do all of this. They just work. They do their shit. They go about their business. And you inspire them to put them numbers up in their face, shut up and walk off, and keep binding it to that conversation and walk off. You don't have to be slick. You don't have to be the big researcher. Y'all kill 27 children an hour, 649 children you murder every day. You're running Holocaust numbers in your cemetery womb. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Go sit down. That's it, bro. That's all I got to say, because you got. I mean, it's just bad, bro. A dude like that, just watching him talk, it's like I watched this dude talk. I watched MCR talk. He don't say shit to no. He don't do nothing. Him and a Poor Man Podcast is probably the most neutral dudes on a space. They told the line just as much as anybody. And to see him in that situation, just because you can't get to Kevin, oh, y'all gangsters, huh? Y'all bad motherfuckers. And you got to be gangster. You kill children. You can't care about no type of morality as a black female not protecting children. Like, what are you talking about? You can't be a moral person. You can't be in the right. It's not no lightweight shit. Y'all understand 23 million children is Holocaust numbers? You see all the rights that they got? So for a black female, that's not low light statement, my nigga. 27 children murdered in an hour? Like whatever you did last hour, 27 children were murdered. Like that shit crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's like half the country. Somebody had at least an infant that's not even talking about the children they killed after they come out the womb.
Right. You can't make it.
So that's my spill, bro. I appreciate your brothers, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, my brother. You can't make this shit up. Hey, we got Yoga up in here all the way from the DI, man.
Hey, can you hear me now, Judge Palmer?
Yeah, I hear you real good, bro.
Yeah, I done clicked off and clicked in a couple times. You already know what the Wi-Fi situation looking like or whatnot. But shouts out to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. I've been back on YouTube a lot these last couple days, but I enjoyed the show that you did with brothers Dennis Sperling, and it was highlighting some of this stuff. And then I saw I chimed in on Ramil shows yesterday, and then I see today you got everybody in the mediocre tutorial guy. You saying we all in the same boat. No matter what level you're on in life and what you're doing, it's already preset laws out there that when you interact with women, and once conception starts, the ball is out of our hands. No matter how much power we think we got, how much money, no, it doesn't matter. No matter if you was with the chick and she was a virgin and you was the only person that imprinted in her and had sex with her,
right?
And she ain't even and she just left turn on you. That it's already a preset game. So your show and your work again is going at the root of the cause where it's a legal thing, and if we can't change the legal thing, we got to change the laws in our mind. Now, I do want to point some things out that everybody is surprised, or the ripple effect of the brother doing the thing with Kevin Samuels, and then some of the sponsors pulling out. Do not go into this YouTube thing looking for it to be fair treatment. Look for this to be just like it is in our hoods when we dealing with different systems, and like with this family court system. Yep. Look to be treated the same way from corporate America, because what you still have to we all have to understand, corporate America is eating because it's not a man over the woman in the household in the majority of the households in America. So the actual economics start on the breakup, the laws that's set in place where the woman can exist outside of the man and still be taken care of in our current systems. And then it goes into, chicks walking away with the kids and stuff like that. That's where this whole big economy is at. And it's more profitable than the gold and than the oil. All they have to do is keep the laws set how they set. It's gonna be a woman can leave the house. They're gonna side the child goes with her. That's the basis of capitalistic society, period. And so no matter how much we think we can go on YouTube and go different places, anytime you interact economics and you're dealing with major corporations all tie back to that Federal Reserve note. And the main engine for it is having broken homes in America so we can have uncontrolled spending. So don't be surprised. Like Mr. Palmer reached to a certain point or go to certain places or certain things. It's going to be the same way. Folks, we don't want to sponsor because of the message, because the message ties back into how this whole thing, we are on the neo-plantation, fellas. It's the same as if we was on a breeding farm, we was in chattel slavery. You can have sex, You can't have no connection with your child. You still got to go to the next plantation and work every day. That's the same thing. You can have sex, you can get her pregnant. Then we got another system set up where you still got to go to work every day. She can take the baby and go to another state or do this and do whatever. So this is, it's nothing new what we're in or whatnot. What we're doing, what this does is it helps the next generation from making that mistake or whatnot. So that's where I'm at with it.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like I say, we've been there, done that. We still currently going through it. We just have to keep our veins so we got to teach the youth not to go through the same situation. Change the law of your mind. That's what I'm saying.
One more thing, Mr. Palmer.
Yeah.
Now talking on the point. Now on the from another standpoint, I got on Ramil's show when he was going over this, did like a recap from the other standpoint the other day. You taking it from the standpoint of we're all in the same boat.
Right. So I'm trying to talk that. I ain't talking about MTI. I ain't never heard him say that, but you got motherfuckers in this space. Oh, well, he toxic, he this, he talk about that. And I'm like, they see you the same way. The difference is I got on a fuck child's head and you don't.
Exactly. So this should be something, this should be a wake-up call to other brothers who try to downplay other brothers in the space and say, well, they not serious and they not on that. No, we're all in the same boat, dumbos. No matter if you thinking you talking pro this or pro that or pro this, the minute that she's in, it's a heartbeat and the test says, the pregnancy test says positive, then it's a whole nother financial situation going on. So again, what'd you say?
I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead.
And so or whatnot. So Ramil, how he took it the other day when I commented on it, and I was telling them about the situation with the mediocre tutorial guy. It doesn't have to be nobody necessarily standing next to Kevin Samuels. It don't have to be anything like that. It could be as simple as you going up to the school standing up for your kids, or whatnot. So dude, don't go ahead.
No, to keep it real though, shout out to Ramil, but to keep it real, MTI showed that long ass movie script. She basically said that you want to hang around male supremacists, meaning Kevin Samuels. So basically what happened was because of him being with Kevin Samuels, and she can't touch Kevin, so she went to the next best thing. You heard me?
Oh yeah. And that's sad that's the type of energy that's going on. But so for all the bigger and the smaller YouTubers or brothers all over the country, don't be looking down on the next brother, because we all in the same motherfucking boat. Don't be looking down saying, oh, he got money, but he don't got custody of his kids, or he got custody of his kids, but he don't make a lot of money. Niggas all over the country, we all in the same boat when it comes to this shit. There ain't no power. We don't got no power in our hands when it comes to once she gets pregnant. And everybody, and we all know this. So all the friend and all the pouring down and pouring up and pouring over here and pouring over there, that's bullshit. And that's why I'm glad you did the show in this way with this topic.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. But the thing is, like I said, when I came in this space, it ain't like it is now. You got people that point fingers and don't fuck with him and all this shit behind the scenes and all that. And I'm like, that's why I say, man, let me go ahead and just do what I do and stay out the wrong way. And it's unfortunate, but you can carry yourself however you want. But when you go against the code and call out the fuckery and expose the truth, they're gonna hate you just as much as they hate me. You know, different, fam. That's all to it. But I definitely appreciate you coming in.
Shouts out, Mr. Palmer. And another thing, just one more quick closing thing. Ramil said that because I travel, I be tricking. That's a misnomer, fellas. And when you travel, that don't mean you traveling for sex. So whatnot. Get your passports. And only 15% of brothers from America, or no, Americans period, got passports. So look at learning some other languages, moving around, and there's opportunities all over the planet, fellas. All right, shouts out. That's what's up.
All right, appreciate you. Yeah, I definitely say get your passport to travel and start some business elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because don't think you're going overseas and then you get you a good woman. She could be a baby mama terrorist too. So do your due diligence wherever you go.
Hey, Mr. Palmer, real quick. These dudes want to go across seas to get married. They want to go across instead of getting fleeced here. They want to get fleeced out there.
Well, it's a little different when you go cross seas. Let's say you go to a country and the country got laws where when it comes down to child support, if y'all not gonna be together with the baby, it's other countries got laws where the maximum child support is $110 US, no matter what you make or what she make. So there are advantages of going into other countries with other laws, or you can look at doing it like this. If you got an American woman, and I don't know if you had the resources and different things, and you in love with her like that, and you feeling it like that, go to another country, get married in another country, so your marriage can be under those rules.
Yo, let me tell you something though, yo. It's deeper than that, bro. Why? If you just talked about servitude in this country, right, and how we all under the system, right? So
Yeah.
men are the only ones out here still trying to. So you want to sign up for another form of servitude, a la marriage?
Well, what you mean in another country signing up for marriage? Well,
No,
it's it's
I'm saying marriage is another form of servitude. You are her slave. If you don't do what
when
she
you look
says,
at
she
it in
don't.
the, when you look at it in
Yeah.
American standpoint, but you do have brothers here that are married. They're married, but they're not married under a marriage contract. They have their own contracts, and then it's set up different ways. I look at Pastor Dow and Straightway with Kabir that played for the Green Bay Packers. He got married, got remarried. He went through the baby mama terrorist, got remarried, and this cat's down there in the Hebrew land, they got two wives and they got legal contracts of how it go if they split up, they can't run off with the kids. So when everybody say marriage, it doesn't necessarily mean getting married under the traditional US way. Like you might hear me say, I got two
Nah, but
wives.
I'm talking
I
about the
didn't get a
dudes that
marriage
want to
license,
go
but I
out
did
there.
it another way.
Now I get that, but I'm being very specific. I'm talking about you have dudes that want to go, like you listen to these channels. These dudes want to go out there and what you call it and get with women in a monogamous marriage. And here's the thing dudes don't understand, bro, is this. You think American women are bad? Traditional women are the worst hypergamous.
What I would say was what I would say to that is I wouldn't totally agree with that because I travel a lot. So it's the same as back home. So don't let the guys think that when you traveling, oh, it's some magic wand and woman is just falling down. No, that's woman that they throwing out money. But on another format, it's actually a little bit uh more hurdles to go through because the woman and her family chick and her family are looking like, oh, you think you just all this because you're American and let's say you got more money than me. So when it's a serious relationship where it ain't just a relationship where the chick just trying to go dig and get a guy to fall in love with her and all of that, but when it's more of a serious relationship, they're more cautious of the foreigner, if she got a father and a mother in the situation. So it's just not like cats that show one angle on YouTube, and that those are cats that just going for the six pack. But when you going in and you got something real, and you ain't dealing with a streetwalker, no, they're gonna be cautious just like you would be cautious.
All right, I appreciate that, man. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna let D-Town Conversation speak his piece, and then Zone had one last thing. I'm getting out of here. Shout out to you, Yoga. Also want to give a shout out to a story to tell with a $5 donation. He said, "Keep grinding, bro." Shout out to you, my brother. Y'all need to subscribe to his channel, man. He covered that shit. The editing he did, man. Shit. Shout out to Chief Rocker for the $2 donation. He said, "Check your email, Mr. Palmer. I just did. I got you." D-Town, what's good, bro?
Man, what's up with it, Mr. Palmer? Can y'all hear me, fam?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Already, man. Look, check this out, man. I'm a young blood out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And didn't nobody tell me about what was gonna be going on out here in these streets, man. You hear me?
Yeah, as far as what?
So, all I'm gonna say is this: women gonna be hurt, man. They probably feel like they missed out on something good. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with the child. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But one thing I could for sure know, for sure, panels like this, man, keep young men like me and myself sane and keep pushing. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't have no outlets, man, and it's really hard when you really care for your child and stuff, and they really playing them people like they playing them people. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tell you, man, Mr. Palmer, appreciate it, bro. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Keep, letting us know what it really is out here. You know what I'm saying? And shit, to all the young fathers and the fathers out here, man, y'all keep y'all head up. Fuck what them women talking about. Y'all make sure y'all be a father and shit. Everything else gonna work out. That's all I wanted to say, Mr.
Hey,
Palmer.
100%.
Appreciate everything, man.
Hey, D-Town, where you from?
Man, I'm from the real Dallas, Texas, D-Town. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Detroit and all that. Nah,
Yeah.
D-Town is real Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Real
So,
Dallas, man.
yeah, you know how it is. You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
How old are you?
28, about to be 29, man.
You
feel
got any
me?
kids?
Yep, got two, baby, got two of them, bro. Two girls, man. You feel me? And what I'm going through right now is with my first baby mama. She was from Shreveport. She done upped and left Texas with my baby and then went to Shreveport on me. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? A lot, bro. It's just
I'm just trying to put brothers on game, man. You know what I'm saying? And just tell these men, hey, this is what's gonna happen.
And but for the longest, man, you know what I'm saying, we never had our side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like I told my mama, bro, I said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, mama. The older I done got, as I started growing up in life, the more I started realizing what my daddy really went through with just everything. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
With you, with just trying to make it through the 70s, you know what I'm saying? This the media, black people, black men ain't this, ain't that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, so I had to understand, like, man, it ain't really easy out here. For a man, yeah, as a boy, you can look at it, mama tell you this and tell you that, but once you grow up and you start really dealing with women, you start seeing like, oh, okay, even me, mama had some waves. You get what I'm saying? And it's all love. It's
Right.
all love, but
And that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of brothers don't realize that their mama was a baby mama terrorist.
come on now.
Do it.
And it ain't no hard feelings, bro. We still love our mamas, bro, but we gotta it's time to shine the light on the black woman as well, so we can
Fact.
build a family again. Cause that's all it's about. Fuck what everybody else talking about.
Right.
It's about building the family. You know what I'm saying? And trying to build equity so we can compete against other races. You get what I'm saying?
No,
If we can't get what we got going in the house, shit, we ain't gonna never compete. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. You get what I'm saying?
100%,
So,
man. You gotta come on here more often, man. It's good to hear.
hey, look, Mr. Palmer, it's a certain people I be walking around the YouTube and see who I'm gonna see, and ain't everybody don't get my, you know what I'm saying, but for sure I'm gonna be on here for sure. I see how you run your, your podcast, and I just like how you do. You let everybody come up and give, you know what I'm saying, their opinions and things like that, and just like I say, we need spaces like this so men can just talk as men. You know what I'm saying? They really took that away from us. You know what I'm saying? But now we got it back.
You can't even do it at the barbershops no more.
Nah, for real. You hear me? We be in there. Look, it's so crazy. We be in there talking like we talking. As soon as a woman come in there, everybody get quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. But I feel you, man. Shout out to Dallas, man. When I go out there, I be
Man, look, real D-Town, man. Oak Cliff, bro. My last name Westmoreland, bro. So just remember me, Mr. Palmer, bro. I'm gonna be on this hoe. If you want me to get on here, I'm trying to stop. I'm a cussing, trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, man, appreciate everything you do. Just like I say, man, you get a lot of young brothers through the day. You get what I'm saying? Just through the night. You know what I'm saying? We all going through it. It ain't. Don't feel bad that you are trying to be a good father, but she in your way and things like that. It don't mean that don't have no reflection on you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes,
It's
sir.
just what we got to go through. You know what I'm saying? The strong men survive. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't your fault. These baby mama terrorist fault. They choose to make it the way
Facts.
it is. That's why I tell men to keep your veins cold, and if need be, wash your hands and move on, and let them get the Reverend X treatment.
I don't give a fuck.
and it's like it's so crazy that you have to get cold and things like that, but it's like it's either get cold or crash out. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, you playing with somebody's child, fam. I'm a big historian. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, bro, that's the same thing that them people used to do to us back in the day, man. You get what I'm saying? They understood that, yeah, black man, you can't break him. A lot of things you cannot break him. He will minded, he's strong, he gonna do what he gotta do. But when you start messing with his child I can't really fault no man. You get what I'm saying? That that turn his back on his kind because of his child, because that's his child, bro. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I see
What it
that
is.
was one of the weakness that they used against us, and that's exactly what the
Kryptonite.
women be doing against us. You know what I'm saying?
Kryptonite.
Right now, fam.
Matriarchy slavery,
That's my
man.
kryptonite.
Matriarchy slavery.
You know
That's
what I
my
mean? So,
kryptonite.
but I don't want to hold too much on your time, Miss Palmer. Look, I see I've been catching you lately, man. I got you subscribed and everything. So I'm
That's
gonna be
what's
on
up,
here for sure, man. Just like I say, I'm a young blood, you know what I'm saying? Young buck.
man.
Just trying to keep my head on. Appreciate all y'all, man, for just talking and just, just like I say, man, y'all really keep us grounded and keep us our head level, because there's a lot of stuff going on for us, far as in the world against us. You get what I'm saying? Young men, you know what I mean? So,
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Shout out.
especially black men. But shoot, shout out, bro. Shout out to everybody. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Keep doing what
Hey,
y'all doing.
love you too, fam. Appreciate you to the fullest, fam, for
Appreciate
sure.
you, young.
And,
All
and,
right, money.
yes, sir. And that's
Okay.
peace out, brother. That's why I continue to do what I do, bro. We definitely gotta have the youth to understand what we talk about is what's going on. This is for your protection. This is for you to, you know what I'm saying, change the laws of your mind and live a good life, man. Because if you don't know, man, you're gonna go down that rabbit hole. You probably can't get out of it, motherfucker. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
what
I
he
want
said.
you
Oh,
said
go
what?
ahead, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead,
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What you said is so important, bro. When he said he was explaining the shit to his mom that he understand what his dad was going through,
Right.
possibly with her. You know what I mean? And I wanted to jump in, but he was just on his, he was on his shit, and that's literally like you just said. This is what this is for, so they don't go
Right.
through what we went through, working up blind, because these mothers will sit next to their sons, knowing what a chick could do, and don't. It's so treacherous, bro. Like they'll sit next to their sons and nephews, knowing what the game is, and don't say nothing
Don't
to
say
us.
nothing. They hope for the worst for them. They don't give a
And
fuck about them.
we'll watch them all day talk about what the other bitch doing. Nah,
Right.
nigga, what you
Right.
doing? Sitting next to me, now letting me know what you did for me to be around you as much, and what you would do. And then if I get in the situation that you were in, you going to side with the other chick over your son just to back up the shit you did and will do. Like that's
100%.
the shit that's bullshit. Your aunts, your girl cousins, your grandmother, your mother, the shit they do to sit the fuck up next to us, up under us, the fucking birthdays, the Christmas, the Easter, the cookouts. You sit and smile and laugh and bring the plates and dance and do the shit, but you can't wait to fuck me over. And you did it before I even knew my name. That's
Goddamn,
the shit that's bullshit, bro.
man.
The
That's
treacherous ass nature. And that dude, you can hear the life in that young man, bro. And
that's
it's
what
like,
bothers you, Noble. That's crazy. Let
huh?
me
Hey,
tell you, that's what bothers you,
Facts.
bro. You know what,
Facts.
man?
It's the
Look,
betrayal.
you know what? I ain't tripping on that because I gang bang and I'm GD and all my friends was Mickey Cobras. So I sleep with the enemy, but I know they're the enemy. I never
Mhm.
thought they weren't. Like my thing is, and what I teach on my channel and stuff is, I love the chair because I got the course Marry Your Secretary. I love the chair. Whoever sit in that chair, that's who I love. All I hear about with the passports and the nuclear family is y'all want to love the woman, but y'all don't have no requirements for the woman. Y'all don't know how to date because the chickens taught the fox how to hunt chickens. How the fuck a chicken gonna teach a fox how to hunt chickens? That's like a warhol teaching a lion how to be a lion. Shout out to the Lion King. You,
Mhm.
I don't concern myself with that, but I understand why a lot of guys do. I just want guys to change the laws of their mind. To shout out to
Right.
Mr. Palmer on that one.
Facts.
To understand that, man, your value that only men love, right? Only men have the ability, the capacity to love. We can love anything. Women love one thing at a time. They love one child, whoever the favorite child is. They love one
That's
dude,
fact.
whoever the dude is. You know what I'm saying? If they got
That's
a
facts.
cat, that's what they love. Men can love everything. Your kids, my kids, the kids we mentor, you know what I'm saying? Family, friends. So women's job is to weaponize men's love, right? If you're lucky, you get a woman that reflects your love or projects your love, but most of them just weaponize men's love. Only men love it. Niggas trying to go all around the country to find love. Nigga, you love you, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Love yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once you love you, then man, you don't give a fuck about that. Then you just go ahead and give a girl 3 tacos, and you know what I'm saying, and know what it is. I don't think that my mother's my friend. My mother will take up for any woman above her son. And
Well, I
then
believe that. A lot of them do it.
so I don't trip on none of that shit, bro. I don't trip on none of that.
But we outliers, me and you, and the average the dudes that's up speaking on these panels and on these content creators. We're the outliers. We're not normal.
I don't
We
think we outliers, bro. I think people
we
just
like the
don't
10%.
understand it. No, guys can't just express it. It's like it's an internal
Yes,
feeling, a natural feeling, and they're like, this don't feel natural,
right.
but they don't know what it is until we say it, and then they're like, oh, that's what it is. It's not
Right.
that we outliers. It's just that we speak what people think, but they scared to speak it because they scared not to get no pussy or they scared other people. That's another thing. How the fuck girls gonna bully you? That's crazy as shit. If I lose a fight to a girl, nigga, shoot me in the streets. I refuse. But that's what it is, man. So I don't, like I said, man, I sleep with the enemy. I sleep with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't concern myself with that. And girls, man, look, nigga, I ain't got no kids I'm claiming, but I claim them 17 abortions and them fucking 6 miscarriages because goddamn it, man, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Once this is how I feel about the child support thing. When I give you that nut is for you. If it produces a child and you bring it back, that child is for me. But if you keep the child and you just kept the nut, shorty, and let that shit grow, I don't give a fuck because I'm not chasing you around every state because your Section 8 voucher went from Ohio to Indiana. I'm not goddamn it, man, paying money to get 4 days a month. I kill you first because now you're a kidnapper. And man, it's my job as an American to fight terrorism, both foreign and domestic. So don't be a domestic terrorist, shorty. But that's how I feel. And I know I'm extreme. But that's how I feel because I give no quarters. Because I understood growing up dealing with girls, you can give her 90% of what she wants, and she'll wreck you for that 10%. You can give her keys to your house, your apartment, give her money, let her eat all them up. The last fucking freeze pop out the freezer. And all you say is, don't touch my phone. What you think she gonna do when you get in the shower? Touch your phone. These bitches have there's no boundaries. And if there's no boundaries, then I have no tolerance. You know what I'm saying? I play fair with people that play fair with me. You know what I'm saying? And guys play fair because guys understand consequences. Women hold no consequences until some fucking dyke bitch put a hit on her. They don't have any concept of penalty. You know what I'm saying? I don't concern myself with that shit because I'll be the penalty. Bitch be like, you'll go to jail. So you been in jail lately, nigga? All the folks in there. I get a cell phone when I walk in the door and a pair of flip flops. I don't give a fuck.
I heard.
Well, I say that because that's cut it. Mr. Palmer trying to get up out of here. I say that because most dudes are going to be they're going to be focused on, competing with another dude. You know what I mean? Football, basketball, rap, whatever. You know what I mean? They're going to be focused on that, and they trusting their mom word. And everybody wasn't raised like I was. My uncle told me be a leader, not a follower, as young as I can remember, and I just thought that was normal shit to be a leader. And you got to think for a nigga, so. That's why I say what I say. I just think it's not that the people that speak up are the toughest or the most inclined. It's just that percentage is not high. You don't see a lot of Malcolms walking around. You don't see a lot of Dick Gregory's or Dr. Sebi's or Marcus Garvey's just speaking up. You know what I mean? They be like, "Hey, nigga, that's wrong."
Mama terrorists. They weak. They don't have no male figure. They have no masculinity. They lack a lot of shit.
Right.
That's one of the reasons though. Hey, Zone wanted to say one last thing, man. I'm gonna get on out of here.
Yeah, I'm dropping out.
All right, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. You there, Zone? You might be out. I want to give a shout out to Chief Rocker for the $100 donation. He says, keep pushing. I'm gonna do this shit for as long as I live, bro. As long as I'm able to talk, move, and everything else, bro. You ain't said nothing but a word. And on that note, I'm gonna let Clifford Burns speak his piece.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
Yeah, it is what it is, fam. I think Zone came back. Let's say disconnected. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Chief Rocker once again. Appreciate you, my brother. I want to also give a shout out to. Hold on. I want to give a shout out to Jackie Jack for the $5 cash app. She says fire content. Shout out to you, my sister. Yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. All I want to let y'all know that no man is exempt from child support. No man is exempt from family court. No man is exempt from this feminist ideology or feminists trying to set you up for failure. So like I said, you can walk a thin line, tread lightly, and you can not curse, you can dress a certain way, you can act a certain way, you can tickle bitches' chin, you can do whatever you want to do. But once you go against the code and call out the fuckery and speak the truth, say, nah, you wrong, nah, you lied, blah, 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 what's gonna happen is you're gonna get that victim card, and once you get the victim card,
How dare you do this to me?
they're gonna call you a hater, male basher. They're gonna call you a male supremacist. They're gonna say you hate women, you're toxic, masculinity, and everything else to go along with the shit. So, like I said, men better start seeing it for what it is and stop talking about some I ain't like him and I ain't like him and I'm definitely ain't like this dude over here. Because when all said and done, these baby mama tears gonna try to set all of us who speak the truth for failure. Real talk. And you'll be just like Clifford Burns talking to your shoe.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where's he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
And on that note, truth is what it is. And just like K-Dot just said, trust get you killed, love get you hurt, and being real get you hated. Well, I guess I'm be a hated ass motherfucker forever. And on that note, I'm Mr. Palmer. And this conversation is over. Please like, subscribe, share, and everything else, man. Fuck child support. Peace. Tune in tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role as innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another bid instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Truth is what it is.